But listen, you better stay out of trouble today. I want you home by sunset. I don't want to hear your complaints. Just do what I ask and we won't have any more problems. Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door. Sunset. Wow, that was some heavy stuff. I also don't remember any of the accents I gave everyone. A voice actor I am not. I am sorry. Wow, that was some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. I'm gonna keep my ears open for you. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Oh, Gretchen. Also, God, Mouse, please don't lag right now. Have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now, anyways. Oh, and then fucking Michael Myers, dude. I am the only person in this town who truly cares about your safety. Don't forget that. Even if it's already too late to stop what's going to happen. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Sorry. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And now their ghosts are coming to haunt the town. My dad says our house is haunted. Kaneeka is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. You turn to see Becca and Alexis gone and Rosalina anxiously hovering in front of a small tunnel in the cavern wall. She freezes as you notice her. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator. Yeah. Hey, are you alright, Mossy? Stella reaches for your shoulder, but not— Ooh! I wasn't done reading that game, but okay. Mossy, are you alright? Stella reaches for your shoulder, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. There we go. Mossy, are you alright? You manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Holy shit, you're okay, thank God. And everyone's accounted for. That was a surprisingly close call. Oh god, these annoying bitches. We could have all died in there. What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults showed up. Becca, shut up. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the shell mine, you barely even notice the dust. When you close your eyes, you see the shadowy figures that gathered behind Stella in the mines. Yeah, the souls of the fucking dead miners. Your thoughts are drawn to the carving on the wall and to the visions it imparted upon you. As the mole gods of Appalachia shit. Wake up. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. You managed to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. Just barely. As you pull yourself out of bed, you could feel the soot. Oh, sorry, and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. Take a shower, start. No, we're gonna take a shower. Though I forgot how disgusting the bathroom is. From the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water is hot and, surprisingly enough, clean. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you think about Duke and the image of him lying there slumped against a tree with half his head blown off. Scrub feverishly, trying to scrape the memories from your skin as if they're a part of the dirt that coats you. Think about Sybil's warning. The worst is yet to come. Think about Wayne and wonder how many times he's watched you unseen. Ugh, that's creepy to think about, especially in the shower. Think about someone special. Think about finally being out of this hellhole and safe in your own bed. Thinking either this or this. Oh, hey dude, welcome. Let's think about Sybil's warning. You think about Sybil's warning, the worst is yet to come. You're done here. Wash away your sins. Oh, yeah, I need to figure out how to make Steam achievements show up on Twitch. You're done here, you turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. I'm starting day. Oh, check on the possum. There's 2 of them now. There are 2 of them now. Ah, big man and little man. Please get out of my dresser. Pet them. Wave at them. Let's wave at them. You wave down at the opossums. They look up at you. No, possums, dude. Not rats. They're possums. I love them. They're cute. Please get out of my dresser. The larger opossum hisses, the smaller opossum joins in. What do you mean, what's a what? How do you not know what a possum is? Dude, possums are great. They're sort of like, they're like cousins to raccoons. They're awesome. They play dead. Go Google what a possum is. They're adorable. I love them. They bare their many teeth at you in unison, attempting to frighten you away from what is clearly their territory. I think they're like only in the south. I'm not sure if there's any possums very far north. But they're very much a southern creature. Attempting to frighten you away from what is clearly their territory. Pet them. Oh, I want to pet them, but I'm probably gonna get bit, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. You've had enough of the growing family of possums that live in your dresser, at least for the time being. 6 babies on her back. Yeah, it's so cute. Possum moms will just carry their litter around with them everywhere. It's adorable. I'll send you some videos on YouTube of possums being cute. Speaking of, if you want to make yourself smile, look up the video of the raccoon politely asking for a donut at a drive-thru. It is the cutest thing ever. At least for the time being. Look out. Oh god. I'm so scared to look out the window because I'm sure Wayne is gonna be there, but also, where is he? Where is that fucker? I don't think he's here. Okay, I don't think he's here. Goddamn. You hold your breath and approach the bedroom window. After finding the boot print and viscera in the garden yesterday, you can't help but anticipate something staring back at you. It's the same view. Turn back. Alright, you turn back to the guest bedroom. Let's, message the group chat. You pull out your phone and open up your group chat with Stella and Kaneeka. How are you guys holding up? Last night was terrible. What's the game plan? Can't wait to ghost beds tonight. I get to meet Reese today. Send a photo of a pained old man. Let's see. How are you guys holding up? Sorry I'm yawning so much. I don't know what it is, but whenever I start streaming, especially late at night, I just like get the sensation that I want to start yawning. Not even like, because I wasn't yawning before I started streaming. Then as soon as I start streaming, I can't stop yawning. It sucks. I'm not bored. I don't know why my body does it. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. Oh god, let's check the closet. Annabelle's still here. Every time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? Kenai, no it hasn't. Okay, cool. That's enough of this closet. You turn back to the guest room. Text Stella. Put your phone to text Stella. Send a photo Fody, wow. Send a photo of a creepy mascot in a grungy basement. It'll probably be a bit. Okay, text Kaneeka. Wanna hang? How are things with Miles? Send a photo of an exhausted Ben Affleck. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, that. I thought that was Keanu Reeves. I don't. To me, I totally thought that was. I totally thought that meme photo was Keanu Reeves. I didn't know it was Ben Affleck. I'm probably outing myself as a total idiot, but it'll probably be a bit before you get a response. Head downstairs. You've done everything you wanted to up here. It's time to start your day. Playing the field, keeping your options open. You enter. Oh, hello, you're new. You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Frou-Frou glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a red-headed woman busies herself trying to tidy as best she can. Tabitha's gaze swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. Hello? Hi, I'm Mussy. Are we having ice cream for breakfast? Hey, Tabitha, how's it going? Hey, cuz, how's it hanging? Hello? Good morning, I'm Janie. Just here to do my little weekly cleaning. Whatever cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do, at least. I could have this place looking brand new, you know. Don't go making any big renovations or moving anything around. I like knowing where my stuff is. Okie dokie. It's so nice to finally meet you, Mossy. I mean, I guess I did meet you on Monday when you popped into the diner. Janie. But seeing someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are two completely different things, I suppose. Thanks, remain silent. All I'm trying to say is, it's wonderful to finally actually meet you, and I'm so happy part of the family is here to keep Miss Tabitha company. With everything that's Janie. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. Am I being too much again? Tabitha grumbles in acknowledgement. Oof. I don't know. As a fellow introvert who does not like people, I sympathize with Tabitha. Just like, just get out of my space and leave me alone. Oh, are we having ice cream for breakfast? I'll have no sass from you today. There was a massive mine collapse on my property last night. I can practically feel the whispers of unionization already. Tabitha, unions are a good thing. Jesus. So I'm under a lot of stress right now, in case you hadn't put that together. And there is no we here. This stuff is way too hard to get a hold of for me to share. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible has wound up happening, so you're coming with me. I'll be out there in a couple of minutes. Gotta wrap up my morning routine. Yay, cousin bonding time. But I haven't had breakfast. Can't just take away my freedom like that. I don't need a babysitter. Let's do street smart. I'll be out there in a couple of minutes. I feel like shit from last night, and I still have to wrap up my morning routine. Given your track record, if I let you out of my sight, you'd probably just disappear into the wilderness, only to return in the middle of the night after burning down City Hall. Janie, lock up when we leave, please, and don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. I like her. She seems nice. As you ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Mossy, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. You did right by those kids, though. What a blessing. Everyone getting out of that situation all right. You only come in once a week, right? What do you do with the rest of your time? Last night was a lot. You should get out of town. I love chat, but I'd hate to interrupt your work. I've been down for another few days, though, if you've got time. Sorry, Tabitha's so mean to you. Have you seen any weird creatures around town? Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Have you seen anyone prowling around the estate? It's been nice meeting you, but I've got to bounce. Tabitha's foot traffic is driving me insane. Bye. I should go. Oh, fuck! I didn't mean to press that. God damn it. Bye, Janie. Alright then, be safe out there, you two. Oh, my finger slipped. You and Tabitha walk through the doors of the estate and into her car. I can't go back, can I? No. Man, that sucks. The ride to town is uneventful. Your cousin, unsurprisingly, more focused on the road than on making conversation. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. What are you doing at the general store? I feel like I should be solving a mystery right now. For everything that's happened the past few days, it's nice to just go on an errand. What are we doing at the general store? Picking up tea for Sybil. From Sybil. Oh, I gotcha. Picking up tea. You drink tea? Oh, neat. What kind of tea? Nod sagely, roll your eyes. I gotcha. We're picking up tea. Yeah, I'm picking up tea. Why are you saying it all weird? Sybil's your drug dealer. Tea's like for drugs here, yeah? I get what you're putting down. We can get her, like, let it go. Let's wink at her. You wink at her. You think I was taking you with me to buy drugs? I'm picking up normal tea for drinking. Sure you are. Oh, you can tell me we're cousins. I'm just playing it. Sure you are. You wink at your cousin. Her face tightens into an all too familiar scowl. Feel like I should be solving a mystery right now. Yeah, I feel like I should be solving a mystery right now. A mystery? What mystery? The events of last hour are pretty cut and dried. Like, come on. Is it more believable that the shaman collapsed because of mysterious unseen forces, or is it more believable that it collapsed because it was a condemned mind that was unsuitable for human beings? People like Stella turn conspiracy theories and the supernatural. People like Stella turn to conspiracy theories. I was paying attention. People like Stella turn to conspiracy theories and the supernatural because they can't handle the truth that our world is ruled by chaotic forces that don't follow any kind of logical pattern. Bad things happen to good people suddenly and for no reason. You can choose to accept that, or you can live in denial. Yeah, that's partly true. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kaneeka exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep calling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. You go, Kaneeka. Kaneeka storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Ugh. Other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. Would you call yourself happy? What are you burying? Surprised to see her let loose like that. I'm glad she's finally letting loose. Maybe her family will stop taking advantage of her. Poor Kaneeka's really going through it. Yeah, I've never been one for public displays like that. I think it's healthy to express yourself. That is true. And good for her, honestly. Also true. I'd be losing it if Miles were my brother. Also true. Have I ever told you that you scare me? I hope there weren't any customers in there. I'm gonna be snarky. Would you call yourself happy, Tabitha? Out of curiosity, would you call yourself happy? Tabitha pulls back, surprised by your question. What did I just say? Yeah, I'm happy, whatever. Come on, alright, let's go. Yeah, you seem real fucking happy there. The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smells of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning. Is the new blend ready? Of course. Mossy, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. Can't believe you tried to tell me you weren't here to buy drugs. Is Kaneeka okay? Sounds like your daughter's free by at you. Can't I go with you? I like the tea room. I'm afraid of Miles. What if he makes fun of me for being old? Can I have some tea? I can't believe you tried to tell me you weren't here to buy drugs. Oh, she most certainly is. Did you know that there's no better place in Scarlet Hollow to stock up on the devil's lettuce than my old tea shop? What? I am not some kind of stoner. You know what? It doesn't matter. Think what you will. I'm just pulling your leg, dear. Civil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with a tinkling of bells. Find a good spot to listen in. Oh, fuck yes, we're listening in. Find a subtle spot near the door and listen in. I know it took a little longer than you'd hoped, but this was fairly short notice. In the future, please give me at least 2 months to gather what's needed. These plants aren't exactly easy to come by. Is there enough? Yes, everything should go just fine. Make sure this is all it eats for a few days and What? Make sure this is all it eats for a few days? I mean, what? The fuck? Put it somewhere that it can't get other food. I'm not keeping it inside. Outside then, a shed, something enclosed, and please call me if you get confused. Don't assume you know what you're doing. I only have one shot, remember that. The land ran me through it plenty of times. I know what— Are we witches? Is my family a family of fucking witches? Hell yeah. I am so down. Also, sorry if you hear noise in the background, my roommates are home. Your listening session is halted as the tinkling of bells announce another patron. Hello, who the fuck are you? Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Mossy, aren't you? My name's Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. I could have saved him. I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Sorry, Bo. Have they found his body yet? They seem to want to pin it on me. Folks don't seem to care that your dad is dead, do they? Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. That's sort of the safest option. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mom's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone, and as of this morning, so was she. So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I may as well make myself useful and get out in the woods to look for what's left of my daddy. You was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I can try and find him? Is Big Betty one of your chickens? It's dangerous up there. I wouldn't go poking around, you should let the police handle it. If they haven't found him yet, there's probably nothing left to find. I don't think you want to see him like that. Dad was killed by ditchlings or things that have been stealing your chickens. Seen anything strange on the farm the past couple of days. I can't tell you where he is. It's not safe. Northeast edge of town off the Asgina trail. Asina, maybe. Have you seen it? Yeah, have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple of days? No, not really. But I've been awful busy with everything that's still been happening. Them chickens keep disappearing, though. You probably won't believe us, but your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're the things that have been stealing your chickens. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're monsters that show up when something bad is going to happen, and they're the things that have been stealing your chickens. I never heard of a ditchling before, but wherever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find my daddy. Is Big Betty one of your chickens? No, she ain't chicken. Big Betty is our prize pumpkin. She was a big lady, too. I'd expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Could be she rolled off down a hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet, what with everything else going on. No, I'll tell him where Duke died. Down the northeast edge of town off the Asgina trail. Thank you, Mossy. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere all by his lonesome. Please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Alright, cool, dude. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Her phone buzzes. Oh my god, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast. Me at the library after and figure out plan. Then it buzzes again. Stella sends you back an image of an exhausted alien. I can't imagine Bo having any other voice. Like, that's the only option for him. Hey again, lol. If you want to come over for breakfast, would not hate it. And then it buzzes yet again. Somebody was busy this morning. Sign into the TMs, are we? If you want to hang out for the library thing, I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. Plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. After Kaneeka, swing by Stella's, check in on Oscar. Go to the diner to see Avery. Let's check in on Oscar. I want to see how Rosalina's doing. You enter the library, bright with morning light. Pixel stands as you enter, arching his back expectantly. Oh, BB. Ah, it's so cute. Libraries and bookshops are not complete without a cat. As you and Pixel lock eyes, you can hear the sound of heavy objects being shifted around deeper in the library. Follow the sound. You continue into the library. Damn. Oscar kind of built. You find Oscar in the midst of moving boxes out of a dusty back room, its interior dark despite the bright light streaming through the tall library windows. Oh, good morning, Mossy. I was expecting anyone to be here so early. How can I help you? I want to check in on you. I want to talk about your haunting, trying to get to know folks in town. I'd like to ask you some questions. Just wandering around town. I wanted to talk about your haunting, yeah. I guess the cat's out of the bag on that one, huh? Stella gave me a call after Rosalina was dropped off last night, letting me know our little family secret isn't so secret anymore. But I'm honestly glad y'all are coming by to help. We've been dealing with it on our own for so long, but I'm ready to admit I'm just not equipped to deal with whatever's in that house. Hope you don't mind if I tidy while we chat. Rosalina's mom, let's get straight to the ghost stuff. Last night. Have you talked to the other kids' parents? I would hope so. Of course, all except Zane's. He's a bit of a mystery to me. Just a cloud of pot smoke that floats in and out of the library every now and then. Don't even know his last name. Good kid, though. I talked with Alexis's folks for some time while the girls got settled in for their sleepover. Seems like last night was a wake-up call for a lot of us. We just assumed that living in a small town like this meant our kids were growing up a little more sheltered than kids in a bigger city. Nah, dude, speaking from experience, small town kids get up to way more shit than big city kids. Because there's nothing to do. There's literally nothing to do but get into trouble and cause mischief. And get high, and drunk, and explore dangerous abandoned mine shafts. And we didn't have to worry if they stayed out late or strayed far from home. Nah, the small town kids, they will get into a lot of trouble. Guess now we know better. Except Becca's parents, they just yelled at me. Yeah, that makes sense. Where's Rosalina? She stayed over with Alexis last night. Oh, that's good at least. Yeah, I have a feeling that fucking Becca's parents are... Mossy, is there something you want to tell me? I mean, other than the fact that I grew up in a ton of small towns because my family moved around a lot. Look, in all honesty, I wouldn't say I was a goody two-shoes, I just didn't get involved with shit, but I listened. I was the quiet kid in the back of the class who didn't talk to anybody, but that meant that most people didn't realize I was there, and I heard all the secrets. But nah, I would rather just... I knew what other kids were getting up to, but I was just like, I want to just stay in my bedroom, watch Doctor Who. So, and it was also like, even when I was a kid and a teenager, I knew that all the stuff they were getting up to was super dangerous and stupid. So it was like, y'all go wreck your lives all you want. I'm gonna stay here and read and be a shut-in. Teachers fed to Red Mohawk Pipeline. Honestly, like, look, depressed teen to very angry 20s, like, it's a real pipeline. Also, I wasn't a teacher's pet. I literally just didn't talk to anyone. Oh, God. Get out of here, stupid Bot. Bot. I'm trying to. I don't want to copy the message. I want to ban him. Let me ban him. 1 second. Jesus. God. Hold on. I need to go to Stream Manager. How the fuck? How do I ban? What the hell? I was able to do this the other day. Why can't I not do it anymore? God, I need to get a mod. Hold on, everybody. There's a roach in my comment that I need to exterminate. God, 1 sec. Ah. 1 second. Switching to browser so I can actually ban this asshole. Delete, warn. Ban. Boom. Get out of here. Alright. Back to the game. We talked about it and decided Alexis's basement is a better place for her until the ghost has been sorted out. It's probably good for her to spend time with a friend, someone who knows what she's been through. Yeah, exactly. But no, I always got so annoyed whenever I got pegged with the whole teacher's pet thing because, like, it's not like I kissed ass. I wasn't a narc or anything. I just minded my own damn business. Hell, I barely even graduated. I didn't even get good grades. I got the whole teacher's pet label without even having good grades to back it up. That is some bullshit. And the basement is really nice. There's a pull-out couch and fresh carpets, even a bathroom just for her. We've been using the library bathroom. There isn't even a shower in there, just a sink and toilet. I feel like teacher's pet is always a negative thing. It's because it is meant to be a negative thing, but that never made any sense to me because wouldn't you want your teachers to like you? Because then they'll go easier on you. God, it's so embarrassing to admit. I can't imagine how I must sound. So scared of a ghost, I didn't even want to go back to the house to shower and expected my teenage daughter to make do with an ancient sink and a library bathroom. But I think you'll understand soon enough once the sun sets. Oof. Surprised you let Rosalina out of your sight. How are you doing? Well enough, I suppose. Last night was eye-opening. It's made me do a lot of self-reflection. It's definitely steeled my resolve for dealing with this ghost so I can get Rosa settled back in the annex. She needs a real home. But beyond that, I'm just happy no one got hurt. Can't even think about what might have happened if you weren't down there. Thank you, Mossy. That wasn't a problem. Anyone else would have done the same. You've got to stop beating yourself up over this. You didn't do anything wrong. These are extenuating circumstances. Your house is haunted. Glad you learned your lesson without anyone getting hurt. We shouldn't have had to go down there in the first place. Kind of that, but it's kind of being an asshole. I'll just say, you know, no problem, because that's usually what I end up saying anyways in real life. Wasn't a problem, Oscar. It wasn't a problem, Oscar. Anyone else would have done the same. You don't have to be so modest. From what I hear, you managed to keep them from slipping further into the mine just before the collapse started. I have to thank you for my daughter's safety. Now I just have to do a better job of maintaining it myself. Can't squander this opportunity to be a better dad for her. Hey, dude. Tonight we're going to get rid of that ghost. So, Rosalina's mom. You in touch with Rosalina's mom? If it's not hard to ask, where is Rosalina's mom? Seems like there's a lot of folks around with dead parents as Rosalina's mom. I mean, kind of that, but... God, trying to pull this footrest closer. One sec. Oh, dude, you're totally fine. You don't... If you want to just put me on in the background, that's cool. That's what I usually do. If it's not rude to ask, where's Rosalina's mom? It's not rude, especially at a time like this. Oscar takes a moment before responding, carefully thinking over his words. She's not a part... Oof, sorry, about to burp. She's not a part of Rosalina's life. Just wasn't ready for a kid, I think. She thought she was, but it didn't last. Can't really blame her. We were both too young. Neither one of us was really ready for that kind of responsibility. It's all ancient history now. We haven't spoken in years. Last I heard, she'd married a lawyer and moved into a big house up in Ohio somewhere. Alright, tell me about your haunting. Ah, yes, the haunting. Oh, thanks, dude. I mean, I like having you in my chat, so that works out. Oscar gets a distant look in his eye. Start with the floor bleeding in Rosalina's room. Ooh, that is quintessential haunting shit. Let's do this. And before you say anything, it wasn't rusty water, and it wasn't wine. It was blood. AB negative, actually. I couldn't believe it was happening, so I ordered a kit online to test the stuff. Hehe, let's go. Let's go. And then I started seeing the figure. I could never get a look at it, but I knew when it was there. There was just a feeling I'd get, like someone was about to stab me in the back, and I turned around to see a flash of someone leaving the room. Oh, so creepy. Just enough that I knew there had been someone there. Okay, so when I was at boxing yesterday, it's in this really old building. Like I said, it's in this old building above a furniture store, and it has like this really ancient old bathroom next to it, like down the hall. And I swear to God, when I was in there, I saw a figure out of the corner of my eye, and I think that place might be haunted. I'm still gonna go back, but still. Just enough that I knew there had been someone there. Just thinking about it makes me want to hide under the covers. Oscar pauses, lost in dark recollections. The clearest look I ever got was one night when I was coming back to the house after doing some reshelving. I saw it plain as day, standing in her doorway, silhouetted like there was a light shining behind it. I couldn't make out the face, obscured in shadow as it was. I thought I heard it say something, a name I couldn't quite make out. It sounded like a question, like it was asking if I was that person. Do I believe in ghosts? When it comes to supernatural stuff, I am very much agnostic, which I know is probably a cop-out, but it's like, you know, I mean, we all once believed that the Earth rotated around, or we all once believed that the Earth was the center of the universe, so who knows, maybe in like 50 or 100 years we'll actually, like, science will actually evolve to the point that we can prove that ghosts and shit are real. I would like to, there's a Pizza Hut, in New York that's legitimately haunted. Sick. I kind of like to think that it's all real. You know, that the videos from that place are terrifying. I'm a skeptic, but I'm also kind of an optimist. Like, I would like to believe that stuff is real because it just makes the universe more interesting. Or at the very least, it makes life on Earth more interesting. And there will always be like that kid in me that's like, oh man, what if magic's real? That'd be really cool. Then its head caved in. Cool. That's not terrifying at all. He's reliving that moment with vivid clarity. You can see the hair on his arm standing on, and as he pictures what it looked like in the doorway. That was the last night we stayed in that house. You know what? Yeah, I would totally grab my kid and fucking leave that place too if I saw that. As soon as that thing disappeared, I got Rosalina out of there. We've been in the library ever since. How do you know it's a ghost? Could it be a gas leak? Have you considered moving out of the house, out of town? So we're dealing with a full body apparition. Got it. Oh, speaking of which, have you had a chance to check out BuzzFeed Unsolved yet? Ooh, sorry, I did not mean to just burp right into the microphone. I'll edit that out before I upload this to YouTube. Oh, dude, you're totally fine. I'll send you a video after the stream is over. I'll send it to you on Blue Sky. Whatever it is, I'm sure there's a rational explanation. Maybe it's just a guy in a scary mask trying to run you off the property. Alright, cool. I don't know how good this microphone is at canceling out noises and stuff. You're scary, Oscar. I can't believe I have to go in there tonight. Yeah, let's cover all our bases. Could it have been a gas leak? Thanks so much for the gift. Yeah, no problem, dude. 4 months, drop out, go have fun. Like, there are, for all the Dimension 20 shows, they all have their own trailers and stuff, so you can, like, look up the trailers for them and, like, see which ones you might want to watch and which ones, like, you may not be interested in, stuff like that. But I highly recommend Game Changer, which is like a, game show, and also Make Some Noise, which is like an improv comedy show. Both of them are very, very funny. That was my first thought when things started feeling... That was my first thought when things started feeling weird around the house, so I made sure to get somebody to test the place right away and check out our pipes. Yeah, now you can just watch, you can watch them as much as you want, because you have full access to the entire library. Watched a bunch of YouTube compilations from Make Some Noise earlier. Hell yeah, dude. Well, now you can watch full episodes. You can just go watch them all, if you want. Nothing, clean as a whistle. There's always a possibility that I hired someone who didn't know what he was doing, and maybe he missed something, so I haven't ruled it out. I just hope we can get to the bottom of it tonight. Dude, you don't owe me anything. Don't worry. I will always take an opportunity to spread the joy that is Dropout. Yeah, have you considered moving? Out of the house, out of the town, maybe out of the state? For reals. There's just not enough money to move anywhere. Man, I feel that. I have student loans to pay off and a kid to raise. It's not like we have a lot of disposable income. We get a good deal on this place, much better than the markup the Scarlets charge non-minors for their housing. Dude, our family sucks. We're non-union and we overcharge for rent? Fuck our family, dude. No wonder our mom left. No offense to your family, but your cousin owns most of the houses in Scarlet Hollow, so our options are pretty limited. We're fucking land barons? God, I hate our family. It's either buy a dilapidated homestead out in the farms, get fleeced by your cousin, or spend money we don't have to move someplace new. Which also comes with the bonus of separating Rosalina from all her friends. All of her ghosts we aren't even sure is real. So we come to the fourth option, get rid of whatever is haunting the annex and keep saving for Rosalina's college fund until she's able to leave this place for good. Well, lucky for you, Oscar, I've seen every single fucking season of Supernatural. I was raised on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so I'm obsessed with paranormal ghost hunting shows. I'm your gal. And I've seen Ghostbusters like 5 million times. Did you grow up here? If you went to college, how did you wind up here? Yeah, did you grow up here, Oscar? I did. I was raised by 2 loving parents just a few doors down. May they rest in peace. They came here to work in the mines before I was born. I went off to college planning to never come back, but it didn't take long for me to find my way back here. This time with a granddaughter they could dote on. They loved Rosa even more than they loved me, I think. But it's just us now, our little family of 2. If you managed to leave for college, how did you wind coming back here? You should have stayed gone. That was the plan, but this county did a big education push back when I was still getting my master's. Shocking. Library jobs are more difficult to find than you'd think, and this one basically fell into my lap. Yeah, I imagine so, considering how underfunded fucking public libraries are. Go support your local libraries, folks. The county subsidizes rent. We get a whole house to ourselves, and until a few years ago, Rosalina's grandparents were here to help take care of her. Seemed perfect, and for a little while it was. But I suppose nothing lasts forever. Oh god. Lag. So we're dealing with a full body operation. Whatever it is, I'm sure there's a rational explanation. Maybe it's just a guy in a scary mask trying to run you off the property. Nah, let's play it serious. So we're dealing with a full body apparition. Got it. Apparition. Oh good, it sounds like you know what you're doing. Your phone bus is in your pocket. Almost forgot it's Mayor Jimmy Day. Good excuse to head over to the library. We check in with Oscar and Rosalina. Meet y'all there. Totally blanked on that. Been having a weird foggy morning. Wild that they're still doing the Mayor Jimmy thing even after last night. Do you think news has spread yet? Yeah, what the fuck is Mayor Jimmy Day? But yeah, we should go see Oscar. See y'all soon. As a fun cue, you can hear the faint sound of other people in the library somewhere back towards the entrance. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. This is Mayor Jimmy Day. With everything that happened last night, it just slipped my mind. What's Rex Manning Day? You're probably going to start setting up soon, and I'm barely decent. It's alright to loosen up a little. I don't think it really matters what you wear. It's a little unprofessional. Yeah, you look pretty and decent. Put something on. I don't really think it matters what you wear. Probably right. I suppose I'm mostly making excuses for myself. I just don't feel like mingling with any townspeople today. I'll just make myself scarce. I'll see the mayor some other time. Maybe Rosalina and Alexis will swing by. I know they both love the mayor. Stupid made-up holiday from an obscure movie called Empire Records that Hannah I love. I'm like so excited for it. I've never seen that movie. I'll have to look it up. Gotta meet the mayor. Tell him there's a curse on the town. Why is everyone so jazzed about meeting the mayor? Oscar chuckles. People think he's cute, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't agree. But if you want to know my opinion, these little meet and greets are all about publicity, not meeting the public. It improves the image of the town in social media posts, that sort of thing. Every now and then, it'll blow up online and folks will come visit Scarlet Hollow to catch a glimpse of the mayor. Oh, sick, yeah. If it's free on YouTube, send me a link. I suppose it doesn't hurt to have through traffic. I don't want to seem cynical or anything, but it does feel rather calculated. You go on ahead. I'll check in with Rosalina and meet up with y'all later. It's time to meet the mayor. Head back to the lobby. I'm looking... It's got an achievement. I'm looking respectfully. You leave Oscar to his work and make your way back to the lobby. It's busier than you've seen. A small crowd is formed in a corner of the main foyer. Hey, Mossy. Oh! Sorry, I love her Death Moth shirt. Oh, it's so cool. Also those nails. Damn, girl. Kaneeka, her outfits, dude, always the best. Thank God we got something to do this morning. My family's been driving me nuts. Oh, sweet, yeah. I'll see you when the stream is over. Yeah, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Mossy to the mayor for like the entire time I've known them. I've never gotten to introduce someone to the mayor before. It'll be worth it, trust us. Alright, shall we? Oh, he's a dog. I love him. Also, look at fucking Gretchen's face. Oh my gosh, I love him. He's so cute. Also, the fucking bodyguard. Oh, the dog pictures in the back. Okay, I love this. I endorse this holiday. He's so cute. Not only is this mayor a dog, but judging from the series of portraits lining the walls, every mayor of Scarlet Hollow has always been a dog. Wasn't this an actual thing though? Didn't a small town elect an actual dog to be their mayor? I feel like I remember reading something about that. Oh, he's such a good boy. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's also a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. In like Alaska or something. I was just gonna tell you that, yeah. That's awesome. And unless you're mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, one of the policemen you spoke to following your encounter in the woods on Monday. Oh, he holds out his paws. Did you shake your hand? Oh, he's such a well-mannered little gentleman. I love him. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. I was expecting something different. We're doomed. I knew he'd be a dog. We met the mayor. Let's go. No, we have to shake his paw. Love you to me, Mr. Mayor. Oh, Cat was the mayor of. How do you pronounce that? Talkeetna? They died a few years ago. Oh, rest in peace. There's the dust. Oh, yeah. I thought you meant that literally. Yeah, there's some pigs in office right now. That's for sure. You reach forward to take the mayor's little paw in your hand, but his burly security detail stops you. No paw shaking, only head pats and ear scratches are allowed. Oh, isn't he just the cutest? He is. It's the best part of living in Scarlet Hollow besides the nature. And all my friends, and Winnie's biscuits. Oh, and the close-knit small-town community, of course. There are 3 animals currently mayors of towns in the US. And 12 since 1922. Man! We need... I like that part... That side of living in America, I'm for. Let's elect more freaking cute-ass animals to public offices. Let's get rid of the fucking pigs in the White House, though. You didn't mean it literally. Gretchen squirms and Stella's arms strained to get at Mayor Jimmy. Whoa, whoa, Gretchen, calm down, girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Gretchen is not a fan of the mayor. Oh, this is international? There's a penguin who's mayor in a town in Norway. Oh, that makes me so happy. If there are pictures, please send them to me. Please tell me he wears a tiny little tie. He's already in a tuxedo. Parker is the mayor of Georgetown, Colorado. That's awesome. Yeah, just put in chat all of the towns that have animals as their mayors and what animals they are. Miss Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. Should have known better. These two have never been able to get along. Stella walks off, struggling to hold Gretchen back. The penguin has a whole Wikipedia page. That's awesome. Kaneeka is quick to follow. Oh, dog cookies. Ah! I'm dying. I'm literally dying. This is the cutest thing ever. Oh, follow them, yeah. Oh, I also read that Wikipedia page once we're done with the stream. It looks like everyone is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Hello, who are you? Ooh, cross necklace. Now, I don't want me to generalize, but a meekish looking white dude with like a goatee and a cross necklace. I'm just gonna say prove me wrong. Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Whoever he is, you can feel his desperation to make a good first impression. A self-sustained, self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, boy. Oh man, what's a good, like, southern churchgoer voice? I mean, I'm basically just giving everyone the exact same accent anyways. Looks like Gretchen and the mayor have... It sounds like Gretchen and the mayor have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're Mossy? Everyone's been buzzing about you. You're secretly the villain, aren't you? I'm clocking in now. You're secretly evil. You're secretly the big bad evil guy who's probably causing all this shit to happen. I'm so sorry about your Aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. I doubt Pearl Ann's in a better place. It sounds like she was awful. Let's not kid ourselves, we both know Pearl Ann's in hell. I don't believe in an afterlife. Oh, thank God, I've been hoping to find a priest. Do you know anything about ghosts? They must be the creepy pastor I've been hearing about. I should go. It was nice meeting you. Don't talk to me. Back off, preacher man. I ain't buying what you're selling. Oh. I don't know if you listen to Mother Mother, the band, but that's a really good song. Preacher Man. Preacher Man by Mother Mother is a really good song. Oh yeah, I'm a preacher man. No, sorry, I'm remembering that wrong. Reaper Man. It's called Reaper Man. Jesus Christ. Norwegian town is uninhabited island of the Arctic Ocean. Well, it still counts. Yeah, no. Mother Mother's song Reaper Man, not Preacher Man. Though Preacher Man does sound familiar. I think I've heard that somewhere before. I'm just gonna test the waters a little bit, see because there's generally two types of this type of person. There's the type who are tolerant and the type who are intolerant. Yeah, Reaper Band by Mother Mother is a really good song. So I'm just gonna poke the waters a little bit. I don't believe in an afterlife. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully one of these days you'll come around. I don't like this guy. If you'd ever like to discuss your beliefs, my door is always open. That's probably never gonna happen. Hey, do you know anything about ghosts? Ghosts? I've never encountered one myself, but I have heard stories of folks who have been visited by their loved ones from beyond the grave, and it seems like it provides them with a sort of spiritual healing. A song called Preacher Man by... I think that's the one that I'm thinking of. Bananarama. Preacher Man by Bananarama. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Or Son of a Preacher Man. Yeah, that name sounds very familiar. I might have listened to them at some point. Like their beloved relatives are watching over them, even in death. Is this about Pearl Ann, or perhaps your mother? Have you been visited by her? No, Oscar's place is on it. I think we need an exorcism that you might have some good ghost stories. I mean real ghost stuff, scary stuff. No, Oscar's place is haunted. Yeah, isn't that a Olivia Rodrigo song? I do love Olivia Rodrigo. She's really, really good. If this is like the start of her career, I'm excited to see where she goes. Her and Chappell Roan, man, they are just gonna fucking dominate. Oh, like a Scooby-Doo episode or something? I'm afraid I don't buy into that particular notion. It's a bit too spiritualist. Alright, so maybe this dude's a bit more of a skeptic, but... Now, if it were a vision of one of his parents trying to contact him from heaven, I could understand that. Maybe not. I'm trying to get a feel for this guy. I'm your Venus, I'm your fire. Yes, I love that song! God, I remember when that was in a... When I was younger, I remember hearing that in a Gillette commercial and, like, it got stuck in my head for, like, weeks. I simply don't believe in malicious spirits, lingering neither in heaven nor hell, jumping out of closets to scare us. Sure, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for whatever it is he saw. This thing where it's like selective belief is always weird to me. Because like, okay, you believe in a heaven and a hell and an afterlife, and that you believe, you know... Also, what the fuck? I just noticed this mural in the back. There's a story there that I need to hear. But yeah, this whole, like, you believe in heaven and hell, and, you know, that the soul is real and that people can be visited by their loved ones, but ghosts, for some reason, are way over, like ghosts are, you don't believe in that? I don't know. It's weird to me. Yeah, exactly. You believe in some ghosts and not others? What makes you an authority on that? We were ghosts in the mines last night. There's been a lot of spiritual stuff happening the past few days. Are you calling Oscar a liar? I trust Oscar. She come ghost hunting with us tonight. Yeah, so you believe in some ghosts but not others? I have to watch. I have no clue what's going on. The first episode is up on my YouTube channel. Have you seen the first episode? I'll make sure. I will attempt to get the second episode out tonight, but I make no promises. I want to do some edits. Wait, you believe in some ghosts and not others? What makes you an authority on that? All right, so I'll try and get I'll try and get the second episode up. If not tonight, then I'll make sure it's up tomorrow. Pinky swear. I do have a degree from one of the top seminaries in the country. Took a whole class on ghosts, so I suppose that does give me a certain authority in this situation. Only in your, like, particular religion, dude. Well, I trust Oscar. I see, I trust you then. So will you help us ghost hunt tonight? Oscar said the floor was bleeding. Yeah, for reals. Nah, I meant to get it out last week, but life has just been so crazy. I haven't stopped moving. Like, my momentum has always been going for at least a week now. Like, there's always something happening every single day. Like, it's not gonna lie, a lot. But that's just how life is, I suppose. Especially nowadays. Oscar said the floor was bleeding. Does that sound like ghost stuff to you? The floor was bleeding? He gulps again and glances back towards the annex nervously. That almost sounds like something a demon might do. You should tell Mr. Gutierrez to be careful. What do we do if it's a demon? Yeah, what do we do if it's a demon then? Run away, probably? And of course, don't talk to it. They'll say anything to convince you to hand over your immortal soul. It'll probably be really nice at first, but it's a ploy until they get what they want. And before you know it, you're burning for all eternity. Oh, really nice, like, fucking you, dude? So be careful, Mossy, and tell Mr. Gutierrez to be careful as well, if it's not already too late for him. In fact, here's my card. He hands you a business card. Call me if you need me. You in town seem to think there's something wrong with you. Should go. It was nice meeting you, though. Back off, preacher man. Now I'm gonna play it cool. Like I said, I feel like he's probably the secret big bad evil guy. So I'm gonna keep my cards close to my chest. I should go. It was nice meeting you, though. Of course, if you find yourself in need of counseling or spiritual guidance, you know where to find me. Sounds lovely, thank you. Thanks for the offer, but I'm free. I'm not really religious. Yeah, like I said, poking at him a little bit. I'm not really religious. There's no need to have a religious background. Counseling is much more about giving people an opportunity to be heard. I'm not going to try to convert you or anything. I just want to help support the fine folks of this community and their families in any way I can. And that includes you. No pressure, of course, but if you ever feel like you're struggling and could use a good listener, you know where to find me. It was lovely to meet you, and you have a blessed day, Mossy. Bye. The pastor leaves you be and joins the line to see the mayor. Nothing to do now but catch up with your companions. Alright. Woof. Decide not to change, huh, Oscar? Find them already talking to Oscar deeper in the library. Are you sure we can't just get it over with while the sun is up? I don't know how I can handle getting scared shitless in the dark 2 nights in a row. I wish we could, especially since I'm not particularly excited about going back in there after dark either. But I'm pretty sure it only comes out when the sun goes down. Yeah, there's no way I'm going in until the spirit is at full power. I want to be sure we get the best evidence possible. This could be my one shot to get real proof of ghosts. I'm not going to waste it just because I'm impatient. Y'all are going to be the death of me. I just hope it's possible to get rid of this thing. This is a pretty serious ghost infestation? Is that what you'd call something like this? I believe it's called haunting. But ghost infestation also sounds good. I suppose we're the ghost hunters, so we can call it whatever we want. Anyways, I'll be bringing all the ghost hunting supplies anyone could ever need, so we should be set on preparations. The only thing you'll need My brain is an open mind. We can always call the pastor if things get sticky. Don't worry, Oscar, we'll fix this. We have the power of friendship on our side. I still don't think ghosts are real. Sorry to get cold feet about this ghost hunt. We have the power of friendship on our side. Heck yeah, we do. If anime has taught me anything, it's that the power of friendship is unstoppable. This is true. Please tell me you've seen... Yeah, you mentioned you were a Yu-Gi-Oh kid, right? Or maybe I'm thinking of someone else, but please tell me you watched the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. That's a lovely sentiment. I'm sure Rosalina will at least be glad to know you all did your best to help her. Well, if we're not doing the hunt now, I guess we should head over to Reese's? Absolutely. Come on, Mossy. Time to go bother our friends. I was not a Yu-Gi-Oh kid. Okay, I'm thinking of someone else then. Sorry. Talk to a lot of folks, and I get conversations mixed up sometimes. That was when I was a kid just because I was attracted to the girl. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh growing up, man. I had so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I even had the arm deck holder thing that they use in the show. Man, but Yu-Gi-Oh is very corny. Like they literally, it very much is the power of friendship saves the day anime. But it's a lot of fun. It is so much fun. Dark Magician Girl was super sick. Yeah, she was really cool. Man, man, I wish I kept my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back. Wow, freaking! I should read before I speak. I'm gonna get back to it. See y'all tonight. Time to go. So I finally met Pastor Daniel. Mind if I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? Should we invite Avery ghost hunting? Ooh, we should. But I finally met Pastor Daniel. It was only a matter of time until he tried to pull you aside about grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. It was stuff we would play with at the back of the school bus in like the late 2000s. Dude, for reals. Like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards, man. That was the currency on the playground. He won't stop leaving these little pamphlets at the checkout. I don't know where he found so many. He just really wants people to like him. I wish we asked him. He's a good man. Y'all are right, his vibes are bad. He and Janie keep trying to make me go to church. That's all I have to say, really. I met him. He has been met. I have no opinions on the man. Let's do street smarts. I think he just really wants people to like him. But he comes off as desperate. It's a vicious cycle. No, when you put it like that, his whole situation is kind of sad. That was the time frame. I started liking girls before they had cooties. So what else was I to do? Oh, before they stopped having cooties. That's cute. That's adorable. I love that. Even if that's the case, it doesn't mean I have to like him. Whatever his deal is, goes a step beyond trying too hard to get people to like him. The man was grinning through all of my dad's funeral. He's not normal. Yeah, no, that's not normal. Like, read the room, my guy. And I don't mean that in a stigmatizing mental illness kind of way. There's just this little siren that goes off every time I see him that tells me to get away from him. Dude, I can promise you that 9-year-old closeted kids was far from cute. Nah, it sounds cute. I think it sounds cute to me. It sounds cute. Also, yeah, women, queer people, and neurodivergent folk, we all have a sixth sense for when the vibes are off. That's exactly how I would describe it too. Baseball obsessed geek playing the license game by herself on field trips. I mean, I just read books on field trips. Like, I read books and I listened to my iPod. That's all I ever did. Yeah, the license plate game. Dude, I gotcha. He can look for friends somewhere else. Yeah, let's invite Avery to go ghost hunting. Oh. Huh. Sure, I guess. The more the merrier, right? Maybe there'll be an extra voice of reason. We won't be much help to Oscar if we start jumping at our own shadows. Cool, I'll text him on the way over to Reese's. Ooh, do I stir the pot a little bit? Fuck it, let's just try. Maybe she'll show up. I had like a 10-year phase where I read everywhere. I was full on, so I don't have, if you've ever seen the animated Beauty and the Beast Disney movie, I was fully Belle, just walking around town with my nose in a book. That was me. I didn't even have to look up. I just knew where I was going. I was the kid who got in trouble for reading novels under the desk when I was supposed to be listening to math class. You discreetly shoot your cousin a text inviting her to the evening's ghost hunt. Stella and Kaneeka will find out about it if she actually shows up. Alright, let's head to Reese's. Alright, shall we head out? The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. Same. Nice. I would get in trouble for... Yeah. Literally. My teachers would literally be like, give me the book. You need to be paying attention to class. Give me the freaking book. You once again found yourself in front of Reese's house. Cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later. The sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. The one time that happened to me, I cried so much that I started. I don't know what that is. It got censored in the chat. But I usually just got very annoyed and then I did literally everything except pay attention to class. I would daydream, I would stare out the window, I would read books, I would write stories in the margins of my notes. Well, yeah, your message just says, I cried so much that I started censored, bullied. Yeah, so bullied came out. I just don't know what the other word is. The word between started and bullied is censored. What the fuck, Twitch? It censored the word getting? That's so dumb. Twitch chat censorship is so stupid. But no, I was bullied a lot in school too, but it was like that passive aggressive bullying where people were pretending to be nice to me but in like a snarky way, and it totally went so far over my head that I accidentally was immune to bullying. Because it was never overt bullying. Like, it was overt when I was younger, but like through middle school and high school, it was like passive aggressive low key. It is heartbreaking in a sense, but also it is kind of funny to be like, I was so oblivious that it didn't affect me. My autism protected me from being bullied. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. There's just extra time you get to spend together. Okay, but what if she yells at us? Oh, hey. He's my type. Tall, very skinny, pale, shaggy hair. Fuck. He's my type. It's too late, the door swings open. Hey! Reese! Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. You must be Mossy, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Mossy updates. You're just describing high school me. If we went to the same high school, I might have had a crush on you then. Though to be fair, this was also, I was very asexual. Like I didn't really get crushes on anybody. I didn't understand like how any of my classmates got crushes on other people. So it's like, Even back in high school, it's like, I just like fictional guys. Sorry. Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's group as she tries to get between them. Are they here already? I need to show up early, Stella, and you brought the dog. Great. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. No, you know I always have some of those easy-chew dog jerkies stashed away. I kind of help myself confidence somehow. Hey, dude, like... Whenever I, like... My self-confidence gets a boost whenever people compliment me, so... No problem. But we go everywhere together. Do you want to come in or not? Kaneeka nervously tugs Stella away towards her van. What about you, Mossy? Are you coming in? Sure. I trust dogs. Why doesn't Gretchen like you, Reese? I'll wait for Stella and Kaneeka. But honestly, yeah, why doesn't Gretchen like you, Reese? No clue. She's always made a fuss around me. Reese doesn't do well with dogs. Now come on in. Let's get this over with. Something funky's going on. Always trust an animal's instincts. If an animal doesn't like something or somebody, there's a reason. You follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kaneeka are far behind you. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really like anyone. I was fairly antisocial. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile. Uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. If you were into, like, not, like, fantasy novels or, like, Lord of the Rings or Doctor Who or Supernatural or stuff like that, then we would probably have been friends. Only is there an odd chill in the air. The building itself feels too sterile and comfortably tight to the point where you're always... Man, I bet it reeks of bleach in there. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wandered into a real estate showing. So how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we can have a quick dinner, and you can leave my house and go on about your business. I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time. We still have time now, right? I didn't figure out was ace until super recently. Having a different crush every week. I mean, yeah, being asexual, like figuring out you're asexual in this world is very complicated. And even then, it's still like a spectrum. There are so many different ways you can be ace. You can be ace and be aromantic. You can be ace and not be aromantic. You can be ace and you can be ace and gay. You can be ace and a lesbian. You can be ace and bi, ace and pan. It's just different romantic orientations. There are sex favorable aces. There are sex averse aces. Sex neutral aces. There's demisexuals. There's gray sexuals. Like, you know, it's called a spectrum for a reason. And also, I was also confused for a very long time because I would and still do get fictional crushes, but I've never had a crush on like an actual real life person before. Not since I was like in middle school at least. That because I've done I could not be ace, but I'm also not arrow. Dude, like, yeah, no, there are ace people who have sex all the time. For any reason. There's ace people who have sex to satisfy their partners. There's ace people. You can be asexual, but still enjoy sex. Like, the way I describe it is for me, sex is sort of like tennis. Like, I'm not gonna go out. I'm sorry I'm typing weirdly. I'm so certain that word would get censored. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Twitch chat is weird with censorship. But, like, to me, sex is sort of like tennis. It's like, I'm not really interested in it. I don't really think about it every single day. Honestly, if I weren't constantly reminded of it, I would probably forget that it even existed. But, like, you know, it's just it's a thing that people do, and it's like, oh, that's cool. But yeah. Uh oh, and then there's also aesthetic attraction where you can find something. Are you constantly reminded of tennis? I don't know. It's just like it's just I don't know. It's just an analogy. Like if I I I, I meant like our society is so sex obsessed that if we weren't constantly if sex wasn't constantly shoved in our faces all the time, I would forget it was a thing. Like I don't think about it of my own volition. I'm just constantly reminded that it exists. But I have zero. Sorry, I had a burp. But I have like zero interest in actually like pursuing it. Like sports. I totally get you. I didn't know it was a thing until I was like 15. Until I was in college. Like, I'm not joking. I mean, that's more common than you would think. Honestly, I feel like I know the whole stereotype is that you lose your virginity in like high school, but I feel like it's better to do it when you're in college because you're more of an adult at that point. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, that's not that bad, dude. I am, and don't even get me started on the people who are like, "Oh, you're a virgin? I'm so sorry." Like, shut the fuck up, okay? It's sex is only a big deal because we decided it's a big deal. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't have like the concept of you need to lose your virginity at some point is so fucking made up. Yeah, exactly. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's literally just like like I said, it's only a big deal because we make it a big deal. If we didn't put so much unnecessary amount of importance on it, it wouldn't be important. Ugh, but maybe I'm just speaking because maybe I'm just talking through the lens of being asexual, so but what was I gonna say? I was gonna say a thing. Oh yeah, and there's also a aesthetic attraction which I also had to figure out and grapple with for a long time. Yeah, you agree with me 1,000%, but you're also ace exactly. But yeah, aesthetic attraction is definitely a thing where like you can find something very you can find somebody extremely physically beautiful, um, but not want to have sex with them. Like you can be attracted to somebody's beauty, but not attracted to them sexually, which is how most of my crushes go. You're reading me like a book. I am that level. I'm the type of autistic where I fully go down the rabbit hole whenever I learn something new or like I get a new obsession or hyperfixation. So when I finally figured out that I was asexual, I was like, I'm gonna learn fucking everything about this. Read every book about it, read every chat room, every forum, every blog, just all of the information. Literally me too, for reals. You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. I had a friend send me the biggest email just full of resources, and you betcha I went through all of them over like a week. For reals, dude. For reals. Yeah, it's okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. Cool, cool, we'll just be downstairs. You won't even know we're here. You make your way towards the basement stairs. Ooh. I mean, this is fucked up, but I kind of like it. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Bro, it's giving... What's that SCP called? The Smiling Man? Something like that? Where if you see a photo of him or an image of him, he finds you and kills you. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. I haven't been cleaning much. Do you need us to sneak you out of here? This place feels like a prison. Mom really looks out for you. Kaneeka's right, your mom's scary. So, has Stella told you about everything that's happened the past couple of days? That's actually terrifying. Hell yeah. The whole situation's gotta be rough. What are you sick with? Your art. Quite a movie collection you got. Any wrecks? Oh yeah, movie collections, hell yeah. Honestly, this whole basement is kind of a vibe. I kind of love it. Like, I would love to just have this as a hangout spot. So you three go way back, huh? If you need someone to pose for your paintings this week, wanna come ghost hunting with us tonight? Eh. Almost through the womb. The school here is a tiny K through 12. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We're lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids aren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happen to be born around the same time as some real jerks and were stuck with them through their whole school career. Poor kids. Not that we were free from dealing with jerks, like a certain Scarlet I could name. Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe you, the way she used to look at me, you'd think I rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here, though to be fair, the feeling was mutual between us. She deserved it though. Yeah, do you need us to sneak you out of here? This place feels like a prison. Unfortunately, the prison we're dealing with here is my body, not my room. Are you sure there's nothing we can do? Your company is plenty. It's nice to have living people down here for a change. You know we'd visit more if your mom would let us. Did she tell you she turned us away yesterday? She said we couldn't even talk to you. It's a little controlling. You came by yesterday? She didn't tell me. I was probably asleep after all. She didn't want to wake me up. I don't think that's her being controlling or anything. Not to cast any doubt on that, but she did say I couldn't bring you any food. She knows that's how I'd show my friends how much I appreciate them. And she knows I can work around all kinds of allergies and intolerances. Can't tell if this room is freaking me out or if I love it. Probably both. Honestly, both for me. This room is freaky, but I love it. Not gonna lie, it felt weird. I don't know, my body is pretty particular when it comes to food. She just prefers to have full control over what I eat, so... okay, maybe that does sound controlling. But it's for a good reason. If I eat the wrong thing, it could really mess me up. So she has to regulate my food. So yeah, what are you sick with? I assume it's cancer of some sort. Sorry, Reese. Mossy is pretty direct. Guilty as charged. We don't have to talk about your illness. It's okay. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be. You're so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. Yeesh. You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but been getting worse. I can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches like there are worms crawling underneath it. I could live for a long time, or a short time. No one's sure. Maybe it's like an autoimmune disease? I'm definitely not getting better, but I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. That sucks, dude. So I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. But one day I'll wind up in a pine box just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Damn, Reese. I may be goth, but that's some real nihilistic shit. I'll make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Well, except for terminal illnesses. Thanks, Kaz, but you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. Surely there must be something the doctors can do for you. True, we'll all join the worms one day. We've just got to make the best of what we've got. But yeah, but what's your diagnosis, though? They're really persistent, too. I'm afraid the answer isn't very illuminating, because it's not any one particular thing. It's just a whole mess of nasty little things that add up to one big diagnosis of bad genes. Guess I pulled the losing card in the DNA lottery. And hey, it isn't all bad. Some of it is just weird, like this. What the fuck? Reese pulls on the skin of his arm. It stretches unnaturally. Hyperelasticity. Kinda cool, right? Whoa. Does that hurt? No, it feels fine. Like I said, it gets itchy under the skin sometimes, but I don't know if that's the elasticity of the medicine or some other part of my condition. Gee. Yeah, for reals. I was fully expecting for him to like bend his arm in a really fucked up way, but Jesus. So Stella told you about everything that's happened the past couple of days, your art. Yeah, Stella told you about what's been going on. Oh, she's told me all about what you guys have found out there. I wish I could see some of it myself, but you know, he gestures futilely towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? The dog isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick. You know that. No, I'm not tired, I swear. I don't know what it is, but whenever I start streaming, I just start yawning. We both yawned at the same time. But like, even if it's like in the middle of, if it could be 1 in the afternoon after a full night's rest, and I'll be sitting there playing The Witcher and just randomly start yawning. I'm not tired. Shut up. I said I was going to play episode 3 tonight, and I'm going to play episode 3 tonight. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die's already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? Any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Do you think the town is doomed? I think of my cousin. What do you know what's going on with me? Do you have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Someone clip that. Fuck off. Do you have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yeah, they've been coming up to my window at night. Fuck, you're gonna die soon. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they looked like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. Jesus. Pulls out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. Kind of beautiful inside a way, if you ask me. Agree to disagree with you there. Those things are gonna be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. What do you think's going on with Wayne? Who? You know, the guy who's been following Mossy around being all ominous? Oh, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic he has going on. I keep calling him Michael Myers, but Jason works too. Here's something he doesn't live up to the look for all our sakes. What do you think of my cousin? She's always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had it out for me personally if she wasn't like that towards everyone. Or if I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's terrible. She's still terrible. You guys just never take the chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. They totally had a thing. I'll pass, thanks. Do you think the town is doomed? I think everyone's probably doomed at some point, but I guess that's answering a different question. I do think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not, but it's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. There could be rioting on Main Street, and if Stella or the doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I hope so, but the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. Yeah, so your art. Let these bad boys on a mug, you can make a buck or two. Honestly, yeah, these are, like... You would definitely buy these. People love macabre shit. It's not emo, it's goth. There's a difference. Yeah, slap these bad boys on a mug, you can make a buck or two. That's what I've been telling him. If you posted these online somewhere, you could get big, man. I think I'll keep them to myself until I die. You know how it is with dead artists. Their art sells for way more. I hope the doc or whoever winds up inheriting my work makes millions off it. I'd be able to rest easy knowing somebody had retroactively given my life value. Or you could sell them while alive and enjoy the fruits of your labor while you still exist. That sounds complicated. I'd rather just spend my time painting. Leave the hard work to someone else. Yeah, so want to come ghost hunting with us tonight? Oh wow, do you think you'd be down for that? We'd love to have you. That would be so amazing, but I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even just walking to town is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. Stella, it's quite the movie collection you've got. Got any Rex? Let me think. Oh, have you heard of Shinochi Deathblood? I saw that for the first time recently and it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. Maybe we could have do a movie night later this week. Is your mom going to let us? I don't see why she wouldn't. It's just a movie. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. We haven't had a movie night in years. You need someone to pose for your paintings this week. Yeah, let's just go through all the dialogue options. You need someone to pose for your painting this week. That's so kind of you to offer. If you're okay with hanging out at weird hours, I'd love for you to come by and sit for me. It's been a long time since I was able to draw anyone but myself, and I'd really appreciate the company. Dinner's gotta be ready by now, right? Almost on cue, Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table? Guess that's it for catching up. Probably gonna jump in the shower and try to go to bed. Yeah, you go get some rest, dude. Make sure you all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing their germs. Sure thing, Doc. I already washed them. Yes, ma'am. My hands are already clean. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. Oh boy. Just looking at the different pictures. Oh no, the weird creepy noises are back. Great. It feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it, something dark and cold. Something that reminds you of the dusty tunnels you narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum just beyond your hearing fills the air, and you feel strange. You are compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. Ah! I don't like this. Thanks for the gift. You're the best. Good night. Night, dude. Once again, leaving right before all the scary shit happens. Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand, your heart full of both deep dread and a compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. Ooh, I don't like this. But okay, let's do it. Oh, I'm flinching so hard. Okay, what do you think you're doing? Well? Just cleaning this doorknob. There's something compelling about the store. I need to see what's behind the store. I need to see what's behind the store. No, you don't. You need to wash your hands, eat dinner, and then get out of my house. Return to the door. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind the door. Ah! Oh, no, you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. Jesus. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kaneeka anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense, his shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to him. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. She sits opposite you at the far head of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Given her protectiveness towards Reese, you find it odd that he's seated between the two of you rather than the other way around. It's almost as though she's guarded not only towards you and Stella and Kaneeka, but towards her son as well. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade? Nope, it's from a jar. I worked too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste in brands. And if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, you know what? No thanks, Stella. I have the internet, and I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. You didn't tell me they came by yesterday. You were asleep. I didn't want to wake you up. But you could have told me. What? They were coming over today anyway. I would just rather know these things. Noted. Noted, but she won't do anything about it. Her son will remain in the dark. Something's going on here. I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom was poisoned. I was literally about to say, what's her name? Gypsy Rose Blanche? I was about to say this is giving Gypsy Rose vibes. Yee. Oh god, I don't want to pick that. It's gonna start a fight, but I also kind of want to know what happens afterwards. Oh god, let's just do small talk for now. Thanks for putting this together. Why didn't you want me poking around the clinic? Was that the clinic? We're still in Kaneeka like as kids. Your doctor, have you seen a dead body? I have. Thanks for putting this together, Dr. Kelly. I don't usually have to cook for so many people. I'm just glad there's enough for everyone. You remind me of what it used to be like when these would come over. Hungry teenagers eating me out of house and home. Should have charged your parents for all the food you kids went through, honestly. It was like I was running a restaurant, not a doctor's office. What were Stella and Kaneeka like as kids? Noisy and messy, like all kids. Ah, lag! There's suddenly a wistful look in her eye, like she's glimpsing back to some brighter time in her life. Kaneeka softens too, her shoulders lowering from their defensive place by her ears. And they always had those little projects, videos or crafts or animal rescues, whatever it was that had captured their imaginations that week. The glimmer of joy at the corner of her eyes fades. Her glower returns in its place. So like I said, noisy and messy. Didn't we bring a dead squirrel into your house once? Oh god, not the squirrel. Remember that squirrel? Didn't you think the dog could Frankenstein it back to life or something? I was like 12. I was very susceptible to what I saw in media, and very sad about that squirrel. It's one of those things that keeps me up at night. I still feel guilty about bringing that thing into your house, Dr. Kelly. I'm just glad you didn't make it a habit. Why didn't you want me poking around the clinic? You seemed awfully guarded about me checking out that door. Because it's closed. Doctors don't usually just let people wander around their clinics. Of course, Dr. Kelly, we would never. I'm sure Mossy is just joking. Right, Mossy? You know, I can't say I ever felt drawn to the place before, but the secrecy is starting to make it feel awfully compelling. Stella, don't you think of getting any ideas from Mossy? No one is playing hide and seek in my private offices. Not today, not ever. Mossy, she doesn't need any more bad influences. Yeah, but what if it's haunted? This place was built out of an old Civil War hospital, right? Well, that's good to know. It was a TB clinic, too. Oh, this place is so haunted. Double haunted. Can't believe I never went ghost hunting here. Are you sure you don't want us to check it out? We'll have a whole bunch of extra experiences after tonight. It's not haunted. Now drop it. Dr. Kelly's eyes briefly, nervously glanced towards her son before flitting back to a position of annoyance. Can't help but feel like what you saw went beyond compassionate worry to be genuine fear. How well do you know Tabitha? Not very. I know her a lot better if your family didn't seem to be so afraid of doctors. I can count on one hand the number of times she's been in my office. Interesting. I wonder everyone but that old Edward Dean. No wonder everyone but that old Edward Dean died so young. Hopefully your mother was better about taking you to doctor's visits. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something genetic at play, and it's much better to catch those things early. I'm not gonna bring that up. About Reese. Does no one in town have two parents? What exactly does it have? It must break your heart having to isolate your son from the world like this. I think Reese might feel better if he got to see people more often. Or are you so hell-bent on keeping your son from seeing his friends? Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. You find your son's art concerningly macabre. Yeah, Reese is a talented artist. You must be proud of him. Must be very proud of him. He has a lot of skill, honed through practice and dedication. Can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. Also, yeah, you call your mom Doc? I mean, maybe it's just me, but that seems a little bit weird to me. Must break your heart having to isolate your son from the world like this. It's just another unfortunate side effect of his illness. Both of us have just had to come to terms with it. It's not the life I want for him, but it's the life he has to lead. Maybe he doesn't have to. Ow! Jeez, Kaneeka, your boots are heavy. Sorry, Dr. Kelly, we're totally respectful of Reese's boundaries, even though they might seem a little arbitrary and strict. Isn't that right, Stella? You can kick me all you like. It won't change my bold attitude and outgoing personality. You know, Doc, I feel pretty okay. I don't think having people over is all that rough on me. We'll see how you feel in an hour. What exactly does he have? He has a combination of genetic diseases that give him a fragile immune system, among other things. It's too much to get into, a lot of technical terms that I'd have to explain. It's not good dinner talking. It can't be pleasant for him to have to hear it again, so let's drop it. I'm fine talking about it. I'd rather we talk about something else. Danger. Have the police contacted you about Duke's body yet? Unless I heard someone found it. See any weird hairless creatures scurrying around the woods? Has anyone come in suffering from hallucinations? Seen any sick animals lately? Have you seen Have there been any strange illnesses spreading around town? You know Sam Wayne? Yeah, have the police contacted you about Duke's body yet? Also, I heard they still haven't found it. Body? I was under the impression he was just missing. No. Duke is definitely dead. I saw the footage. And I saw it myself in person. So did Mossy. He's not missing. How the hell did that happen? Stella said it was those things in the woods. The ditchlings. They made him misfire. Ditchlings? Oh, I see. This was for one of your videos, huh? Reese, you should know better than to lend any credence to Stella's little cryptozoology stories. I don't doubt that something happened to him, but I'm sure there were no little ghouls involved. I've seen them, Mom. Outside my windows at night. They're real. You don't have to talk to me like I'm a kid. I might be sick, but I'm still capable of reason, okay? Are you sure they aren't just raccoons or... Stop. Stop doubting everything I say. Stop trying to rewrite things that tell you to fit what you think should be true. There's weird shit going down in Scarlet Hollow. Aside from Reese's mom staring down the table, nobody is making eye contact with anyone else. Has anyone come in suffering from hallucinations? Have there been any strange illnesses? Yeah, have there been any strange illnesses spreading around town? What? No. Are you sure you haven't met with any minors who had unusual symptoms? Anyone who seemed sort of drippy or strangely ominous when they talked? Sorry to pry, just doing my due diligence. Absolutely not. I've barely seen so much as a runny nose, which is a good thing. If you're so concerned about the mind, why don't you just have Mossy talk to Tabitha? I have no interest in violating HIPAA for your weird little investigation into nothing. Do you know Sam Wayne? Sam Wayne? Dr. Kelly takes a moment to think. No, doesn't ring a bell. Someone you know? Wow. I can read the damn screen. Jesus. Someone who's been following Mossy around. Super mysterious guy. We have reason to believe he might have caused some kind of weird illness at the mines. He definitely looks like he could use medical help, so please let us know if he shows up or anything. If there's someone harassing you, you should get the police involved. There isn't any... this isn't any of my business. Does anyone come in suffering from hallucinations? I'm not at liberty to discuss private medical information. Are you sure? Not even a little bit? It could help our investigation into the strange goings-on. It's not like you have to name names. Investigation? Into what? The mind collapse? Your little ghouls? I think this is best left to professionals, Stella, not someone who runs around in the woods with a camcorder. Judging by the police response so far, Dr. Kelly, I don't think it is. We saw some stuff down in the mines last night that I'd struggle to explain. Maybe if we knew if there were any minors suffering from hallucinations, we could just rule it out as a gas leak, but you were in an abandoned mine. The chances that you were huffing something dangerous and hallucinatory are through the roof. Leave it at that and treat it as the accident it was, not like some kind of mystery to unravel. Yeah, have you seen any sick animals lately? I'm a doctor, not a vet. Is there a vet in town? Didn't someone come in with a sick cow last week? Yes, but it's not like I examined the thing. I told them what I just told you and sent them on their way. You said it had lumps. Sure, it had lumps, but I assumed it was suffering from some cow disease, not something I've done much research on. I don't know how normal it is for a cow to be covered in lumps. To be fair, it could have been a cyst, as far as they know. Doesn't that sound like ditchlings? Are no farm animals safe from their devious clutches? Dr. Kelly, in Stella's footage, it looked like there was something pupating inside of Duke's chickens. I bet those were the lumps on the cow. I bet those were just like baby ditchlings. Like they were just growing more ditchlings. That's sort of what it seems like. It also explains why the ditchlings wanted that chicken so damn bad. If it was one of their offspring. You really should have a look. You could have made really should have taken a look. You could have made discoveries previously unknown to the scientific world. Or it could have spread some new horrible disease to my chronically ill son. I'll leave the discoveries to someone else. The more you talk, the less you feel like you're having a conversation, and the more you feel like you're treading on eggshells. Yeah, if you're the medical examiner, do you know how my aunt died? She suffocated. Tabitha said she suffered from sleep apnea, and at your late aunt's age, it can be deadly. She should have come in more often. If she'd let me know she was having trouble sleeping, we could have worked on a solution. Who knows, maybe she'd still be here. Or maybe Tabitha fucking smothered her to death in her sleep with a pillow. No one in the holler thinks they need a doctor until they're 6 feet under, I swear. Fuck it, let's drop the bomb. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom was poisoning her kid for 18 years. The dinner table goes quiet. Oh yeah, I think I saw that one too. Wild stuff. Is that so? Silence returns, seconds feel drawn out like minutes. The tension at the dinner table reaches a breaking point. Alright, that's enough. Dr. Kelly is interrupted by Reese before you can finish her thought. So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while Mossy is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I had to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends of... Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Yee. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix... Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Oof. Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it! I knew it. I knew this would be too much. Everyone, get out of my house. Please, just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. But we can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs friends the most. No, now is when he needs me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that, and he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. Don't think I don't know something is up here. Don't think we don't know something is up here. We have stuff to do anyways. He seemed fine before dinner. Again, I feel like she's definitely hiding something. Maybe... I don't know. Something's fishy is going on. I feel like something is feeding off of Reese. Like sucking away his life or something like that. And I think she probably knows that or something. And I don't want to give it away that we're like on her, like we're investigating her or anything like that. I don't know. He seemed fine before dinner. It always comes in waves, and I can assure you that right now he's very much not fine. Now leave. The three of you are rushed to the door. We'll be back, Reese. I hope you feel better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your face as the click of a lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. Do you really think Reese's mom is poisoning him? If she is, I swear to God. She wouldn't. That's just so horrible. Who would do something like that to their own kid for so long? I don't know. Ask fucking Gypsy Rose Blanchard. No, there's no way. Y'all are barking up the wrong tree. Seems far-fetched, and it's definitely rare. I don't think we can rule it out. Something weird happened when I went to wash my hands. It was like I was forced to try and break into the clinic. Did either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? There's something seriously wrong with that dynamic. I didn't even get to finish my food. Dr. Kelly is hiding something. What a lovely dinner. Something weird happened when I went to wash my hands. It was like I was forced to try and break into the clinic. Forced how? It was like something was making me go there. I wonder, was it like that carving in the pit last night? Before you had that seizure, it was kind of like you were hypnotized. I didn't really have a good angle from the top of that ladder, but I guess I'll take your word on it. Hypnotism seems like a step up from what we've been dealing with, though. I mean, I don't know. A lot happened last night. But the whole thing was very trance-like. I guess it was kind of similar, yeah. What if there's another carving in there? That'd be so weird. If there is, I wonder if it'd give you another vision. Maybe these things have something to do with the ditchlings. You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, are you? Of course I am. Maybe tomorrow. I am not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe Mossy got. Yeah, did either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? She never turned her back towards him. Are you sure she wasn't just being overprotective? I'm sure that's all that's going on, and she has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through. Yeah, but if she was being overprotective, she'd have sat between us and him. She had her back to the window. That's interesting. If anyone should be afraid of anyone in that house, Reese should be afraid of his mom. I think you're both reading into things too much. Dr. Kelly is good people. Look, I'm just saying maybe there's more to their dynamic than just him being sick, but it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. The sun is setting, and we wouldn't want to miss a second of ghost action. Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kaneeka follow her down the slowly darkening street. I'm gonna be right back and go get some water. Okay, I just chugged an entire mug of water. Let's get back to the game. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Is this just a trick? Are those ditchlings, or am I just seeing something that isn't actually there? No, those are ditchlings. Those are ditchlings. Fuck me. We're about to die. What was once a quaint, it's walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Maybe Kaneeka is right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. I don't know. The ditchlings kind of make me doubt that. You can't help but feel like you're about to walk into a slasher movie. You run through a mental list of everyone who's joining you, trying to figure out if you'd make it to the end. Who are you kidding? Order doesn't matter. Stella or Kaneeka is probably the final girl. Honestly, I could see... in this scenario, I would hope, like... Honestly, I kind of hope they're both the final girl. I hope they both make it out. Let me die. Stella and Kaneeka can make it out. I really need to get a new water bottle so I'm not just constantly refilling my mug. Before you enter, a pair of figures in the nearby bush catch your eye. You can't help but feel with every passing day the ditchlings grow bolder. Enter the library. Just as its exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark. Its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. Hey, Oscar! Are you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in the library. It's against the rules. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. He's still okay? Hey, you're here sooner than I expected. Hope dinner went okay. Yeah, it went okay. Reese wasn't feeling up for a longer hangout, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, just means we have more time to hunt ghosts. I've come fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video camera, salt, flashlights for every day. Flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity. Parabolic microphone, Sharpies and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals. I was about to say, do you have a Ouija board? Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know what might come in handy. Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug out bag or something? Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Jesus, Stella. Excuse me? I wasn't about to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light and pop out to grab more stuff once things start getting spooky. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. Hey, Avery! Ooh, looking nice, dude. Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? Avery! Avery! Glad you can make it. The more pairs of hands we have, the more equipment we can carry. Sure thing. Always happy to offer a hand or two. I hope you're not taking this as seriously as everybody else. I need someone else to be rational with. Oh, is that an EMF reader? Never seen one in person, like, at all this. Look at all this stuff. Spirit box, parabolic microphone. Y'all really covered all your bases. Oh no. Hey, I'm as rational as they come. I'm just not ready to rule out weird paranormal stuff. When people tell me they saw a ghost, who am I to say they didn't? I mean, y'all probably saw some really unexplainable stuff on Monday, and that mine only collapsing again after 100 years while y'all were there. I'm just saying, anything seems possible right now. I got a bad feeling about this. There were ditchlings in the bushes outside. This whole town is one big supernatural death trap. That's kind of true. Last night was weird. I don't know what we saw. There's nothing unexplainable about a mine collapse. Whatever weird stuff we saw last night was probably just a gas leak. There could always be a rational, non-supernatural explanation to what I saw last night, like aliens. Oh my god, if the big twist is that it's all just aliens, that would be so funny. But yeah, there were ditchlings outside, you guys. Who knows how many more are lurking around here? Are those the monsters you saw in the woods? Just once I'd like to actually see some of this stuff myself. Trust me, you don't. If Sybil's right, we're only going to see more of them as time goes on. We can't let them get in the way of things. That was weird. I don't know what I saw. Whatever weird stuff we saw last night was probably just a gas leak. Yeah, last night was weird. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what we saw. Same here. It was too dark and cramped in there. I can't be sure anything I heard or saw wasn't just part of a long drawn-out panic attack. Good thing I got audio of the knocking. Real proof that we had a paranormal encounter. Or proof that the rocks were shifting around us preceding a cave-in. One of these things is just slightly more likely than the other. That's so great about this stuff. It's fun to be terrified, you know? Did someone just walk in? That sounded like the door opening. Yo! What's up, dude? Yo, don't rush off ghost busting without Zane. No way I was gonna forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you can make it. I was gonna... And it's gonna be really hard switching between stoner voice and fucking generic southern voice. I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Okay, let me see. We have Shaggy. Definitely Daphne. I'm going to say Velma. Stella is giving kind of Fred vibes. We have the full Scooby gang, but we have extras, so. Now let's go mess with some ghosts. Hell yeah, dude. Hope my house is big enough for 6 ghost hunters at once. This is everyone. We can go ahead and get started. It's through the back. Follow me. And I guess Tabitha's not showing up. Oh, so the house is connected to the library. That's cool. Looks like the sun is almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. Ah, sorry, but Avery's whole fit. God, they're so cool. I haven't been back inside for a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey! You didn't think you'd be doing this without me, did you? Rosalina? I thought you were at Alexis's place. Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez. She's really convincing. Oh, hey, Zane, what's up? Yo. You don't have to leave me out of stuff like this anymore, Dad. I'm not some fragile thing that needs protecting. I can handle seeing a ghost, or whatever it is that's keeping us out of our house. I really don't think you want to see what's in there, Rosalina. I don't know if you'd ever be able to feel safe in our house again if you knew it was there. I mean, Zane's coming. It's not like tonight is an adults-only event. This is best left to adults. Let her come with us. It's her house, too. I mean, yeah, if we're letting Zane come, it doesn't feel... It feels hypocritical to let Zane come and not Rosalina. Sorry, Oscar, but it's true. They've got a good point, Mr. G. Oh, wait, was that Zane or Alexa? That was Zane. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want to be coddled just because you're scared. Alexis and I can handle this. Yeah, we can totally handle this. Okay, I'm sorry, Rosa. Just let me know if it gets to be too much and you want to leave, okay? Thanks, Dad. Now let's get our house back. Hell yeah, we got the full squad. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls, and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. Aside from the painting on the floor, this living room feels too normal, too human to be haunted. Okay, looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. But I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Oscar and Kaneeka startle as the door swings open. Tabitha? Oh, hey! You actually showed up. The gang's all here. Sweet. Hold it. You're not taking my cousin along on any more of your little hijinks without me. Tabby! I can't believe you had the audacity to give me the slip earlier today, Mossy. After I explicitly asked you not to. At least you did me the courtesy of letting me know exactly where you'd be tonight so I didn't have to waste my time looking for you. Wait, Mossy, you invited her? Wow, Mossy, you really brought the whole gang together today. I have every right to be here, Kaneeka. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know. Mossy, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? She's my cousin. She just wants to make sure I don't get hurt. Well, I like her. We're friends. I'm just placating her. I mean, kind of. Kind of both she's my cousin and also I'm just placating her. She just wants to make sure I don't get hurt. I'll just say she's my cousin. She's my cousin. Yeah, we're trying to bond. Deal with it. You don't see me inviting Miles to stuff all the time. Just because you're family doesn't mean y'all need to be friends. Aw, a lot has changed since high school. Maybe you two could be friends if you tried. Tabitha and Kaneeka eye each other suspiciously. The mutual disgust in their eyes tells you that Stella is not correct. Maybe for now, you can go on the opposite sides of the room. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. glad I didn't stay in the same town with the people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama. Wonder if the ghost will even know with I wonder if the ghost will even show with so many people around. Wait, is it just me, or does it suddenly feel colder? Sure does. I definitely feel that. Same, I've got chills. The fit. The shirt, the jacket, the jeans, the boots. Damn, Avery. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple of degrees colder. But that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa, a genuine cold spot. I gotta snap a pic for posterity. Is that it? This isn't very scary. Wait, Rosalina, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? I feel a presence. Come on, ghost, let's see some real... Come on, ghost, let's see some real action. Hey there, demons, it's me, ya boy. Scared, let's just leave. Alright, gang, I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues. Oh god, I'm Fred. Maybe it's just shy. Oscar, are you sure there's really a ghost? We're wasting our time here. Oscar said the ghost is in Rosalina's room. Great, we found the ghost. Case closed. Good work, team. Yeah, no, if Rosalina, if the ghost mainly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out. I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. Y'all are so brave. I'd be terrified. Sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost? I'm scared. Let's just leave. Alright, gang. I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues. Let's see who this really is. Is this house really haunted? Sure. Me and my cousin can search the least dangerous room, like a bathroom or a closet. For splitting up, I'll be the one sticking by Mossy, Tabitha, not you. Not that it matters, though, because we're not doing that. Ghost or no, splitting up is always a recipe for disaster. Yeah, you're probably right. If we discover a ghost here, we should all discover it together. That's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay. Yo, once we find the ghost, how are we gonna get rid of it? Like, how does one bust such a thing? Well, my ghost hunting kit has symbols for every major religion, assorted holy books, a bunch of salt, and some jars for ectoplasm. We just gotta figure out who the ghost is, find the corpse, salt and burn. Case closed. And if worst comes to worst, we can always use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave, or burn sage. You'd also do that. Aren't Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure that wouldn't make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something? Not if you do it correctly. Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. That sounds fun to me. Might as well try it, right? What's the worst that could happen? We make the ghost mad and gives us more evidence? Sounds like a win-win. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse. Wow, you've never been the superstitious dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing, and I'm going to take a sip of water. I really need a side table or something. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Yee! That feeling again, like the mind's like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you aren't sure. Whoa. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of The stain. Okay, so someone was murdered there is what that means. If the floor is leaking blood and the ghost only appears over top of the blood, then somebody was fucking killed here. Yeesh, this gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Then your equipment is wrong. That stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back. It's just a stain, Dad. Can't we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Maybe we have to scrub it out first. Could be that the paranormal stuff will activate if we give it a reason to. Oh, good idea. I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. Whatever. How was I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things. If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. I think y'all are focusing too much on cleaning the stain, not enough on what's made of, which is blood. That is true. I tried tearing up the carpet. Probably just rusty pipe. Are you sure it scrubbed out ghost blood? Yeah, have you tried tearing up the carpet? Do you know what's underneath the carpet? In a house owned by the government? Nope, I'm not messing with their carpets. I'd rather scrub ghost blood out of it every day than have the government take me to court for destroying their property. Don't worry, I'll make sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that there could be a leaky pipe under the floor? I hate to agree with Tabitha on anything, but some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Plus, there might be something written under there, in blood. Only one way to be sure. Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Oh dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. We'll cover for you. You don't have to sweat it. Fucking trapdoor! I knew it! I knew there was gonna be something underneath. There's gonna be a dead body down there, isn't there? Or some kind of like... maybe another one of those doors? Or some sort of like ritualistic... like a leftover ceremony circle or something like that. Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it stained and reddish brown. There's a broken seal around its edges. Whoever carpeted over this hatch didn't want anyone going down there. Well, what if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. There's a broken seal around the edges. Someone didn't want us down there. Hatch, nope. We're going down there, right? We're not going down there, right? No, there's a broken seal around the edges. Somebody didn't want us down there. Yeah, but how long ago was it sealed up? Whoever did this has gotta be long gone, right? There's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told we weren't told about a basement. And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted. This is super haunted, alright. You've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Still no readings, though. None of the equipment has made a sound. Of course not. Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever it is under the hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the caulk around the edge and leaked through to the carpet. And it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's simple as that. It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. I tested it. Well, you tested wrong. Yeah, they're too similar. That's why they don't get along. It can't be blood, right? Kaneeka's right. You've got a muddy floor. And that's why it's so cold in here, too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem. No way. There's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room, and I need to know what's down there. Have you considered that they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. I'm going for it. Oh, look at me. What? What the fuck? You come to in Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is and your friends are out nowhere in sight. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. Ah, Jesus, Tabitha. How did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Some friend Stella turned out to be. She keeps ditching me. It's fading, some kind of weird family thing. It was the ghost. Okay, what the hell is going on? Must be a gas leak. Yeah, is fading some kind of weird family thing? Is there a genetic condition I need to be worried about? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing like this has happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in that basement? Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it. Just... Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to skip. I'm trying to... There we go. Okay, not seeing anything in the windows. Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? Fuck, we're trapped. I must be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a... No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Wait, we're not done ghost hunting. What if the others passed out in Oscar's house or somewhere deeper into the library? I leave with Tabitha. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in that basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door. The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. What in the actual fuck? I would like to leave, please. Can we turn around? What in the actual fucking fuck hell is going on? Okay. Something isn't right. Yeah, no shit. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. Yeah, for reals. Do you see the creature behind the horns? That's one of the bad omens. The creature behind the horns? What? Oh, behind the thorns. Jesus. Yeah, Ditchling! That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. This is so cool. Pinch Tabitha to see if you're dreaming. Let's call the cops. Did we die? Honestly, I would definitely be asking myself that too. Yeah, did we? Oh, shit. Fucking goddamn it, mouse. Let's call the cops. I think that this might be above their pay grade. I have a better idea. The fuck? Tabitha anxiously steps into the brush and anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect. Doesn't look like she should be able to stand there, and yet there she is, standing there. Hey, it's... What? No, it's Tabitha, didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call. Great, she couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? No! Oh my god! A movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention. Stella? Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Huh? Oh, it's just... Yeah, you fucking terrified me. Jesus. I thought Oscar said the county owned this place. Is this what ghost hunts are really like? Holy shit, Stella, you scared me. Yeah, cut it out. Did you say Eddie? No one called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. What? The fuck? Edwardine? Eddie, you've got to be kidding me. Isn't that our great-grandmother's name? Alright, Edwardine, can you show us the way out? Sorry, okay, you don't look so good right now. No, you're Stella. Quit messing around. Okay, this is definitely a dream. Wasn't that our great-grandmother's name? Yes, and Stella knows that. Quit messing with us, Stella. It's not funny. I don't like this. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone, and you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what Father might do. What the fuck is going on? I wouldn't want to cross Father. I shall be away at once. I'm really scared right now. Does it even matter what I say? Am I supposed to have memorized lines or something? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna play along. Guys, I'm scared. Okay, what is this? Some kind of scene? Wow, great job, you got me. You can stop now. A flash of pain in Stella's eyes tells you that she's keenly aware of everything that's happening right now. She is in agony. Is she like possessed or something? I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides Father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Shut up. Shut up. This is getting really she's clearly possessed. I'm more important than your responsibilities. Is Stella the ghost? Have I been talking to a ghost this whole time? How do we snap her out of this? Oh god, I hate creepy fucking, like, music box music. This, fuck. She can't, she's clearly possessed. By what? Edwardine Scarlet? The ghost that's haunting our house, obviously a ghost. Yeah, Edwardine Scarlet? How was the tenses? You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. Let's get out of here, cell. I'll get you out of your cell, I promise. Yeah, let her go, please. What? The fuck was that? Haha. She's gone along with the shadow in the corner of the room. Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. Yeah, no fucking shit! We're getting out of here before anything else happens. We have to go out your cell. I don't think we're in the woods. Hell no, I'm not going back into the house. Do you need to hold my hand? Are you scared? Hold my hand, Tabby, I'm scared. We should hold hands for safety, not because either of us are scared. Let's get the hell... though it is probably a good idea to hold hands and not get separated in this fucked up nightmare fever dream dimension. Hold your own damn hand, we're going back inside. She yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Wait, where did the annex go? Let's try the door, let's turn back, just open the door. Yeah, just open the door. Step forward and open the door. I'm so scared. What in the fuck is going on? Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. What the fuck? Oh! Oh, it's the guys! It's the thing from the mural! What the fuck? Okay, there's a lot of crosses around. I'm just trying to find clues. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Junior, pack your things quickly, hurry. Jesus, Rosalina, you scared the shit out of me. I don't like this. Maybe we should run him out on a rail too, make an example of the whole family. You kids should have just stayed in the library. I can't believe I'm gonna have to rescue you again. Wait, are there multiple ghosts? Charlie and now Junior. Do you think it hurts them? Here, we have to go. Grab Tabitha, turn around and just leave. Charlie and now Junior. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe they're the same person? Please, he's only a child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. They were only children too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. Oh, do you have something to say? Do you know something? The collapse, Junior leaving, Charlie returning. It's starting to come together. Why aren't we possessed? Yeah, for reals. It's horrible. This whole thing is horrible. I hate it here. What are they talking about? Alexa's talking about the collapse, right? Okay. So, new prediction. Collapse happened. Town took revenge on the family. And now there's like a curse, I'm assuming? This is all very curse-like. Do you know something? In case you didn't know, the mines you all went into last night was the site of a massive collapse over 100 years ago. I think we're seeing its aftermath right now. Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your dolls here might get burned up. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're gonna be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? The ghost is trying to tell us something about the collapse. Maybe Charles Shaw wasn't the only one responsible. God, this sucks. I can't imagine what it must be like to be driven out of your home like this. I wonder how many of these rooms there are. Mommy, I'm scared. Make the bad man go away. Yeah, maybe Charles Shaw wasn't the only one responsible. Maybe the ghost is trying to tell us something about the collapse. Maybe Charles Shaw wasn't the only one responsible. Our family owns the mine after all. No way we're free from guilt, right? Stuff that happened a century ago is irrelevant. You and I had nothing to do with it. So you admit that the Scarlets had a hand in the collapse? I think the ghost might feel differently. Right, the ghost should really just let it go. Yeah, I think the ghost might feel differently. Well then, the ghost needs to let it go and move on to wherever it is ghosts go when they're done being so pissed off. Trust me, boy, the coppers ain't coming here tonight, and what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they shoulda had you working in the mines too instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe you would have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. I wonder where we're going next. Just continue listening. You quietly continue listening. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones even better than these. It's good for him. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. Alexis and Rosalina are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. Yeah, it certainly feels like it. Who did you call on the phone earlier? Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? So many ditchlings here. Yeah, who did you call earlier? Friend of the family. Not that it matters though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. I bet it was the doctor. I'm out of the shower and about to go to bed. I just popped in to see if you were still streaming. Good night. Night, dude. Wait, no, don't leave me alone, please. Yeah, what do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed, at least as far as we can tell. And whatever we saw in this room at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapse in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. There's only one way to get out of this. Shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. What the fuck? You're outside, and it's night, a false moon looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and warm, the insects lively, their calls unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. Oh, what magic words do I have to say to get you to let us go? I'm sorry, okay? Whatever my family did to piss you off so much, I'm sorry. Yee. You poor dear, I've been keeping track of you scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? It's just me, or does that shadow keep getting closer? Oh god, Kaneeka, I'll get you out of here, I promise. I want to get off the ride now, for reals. Okay, fine, I'll watch another little play. So this is supposed to be... These things are all scattered. If you're trying to scare me, it's not working. Listen to the figure. Dang, how do you know I have the hots for Edwardine? Yeah, it's just me or does the shadow keep getting closer? Not just you. There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret's safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family and what it did to the two of you youngins. Childhood sweethearts, just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? It looks like there's more to this haunting than just the collapse. I don't think I want to know so much about some fling my great-grandmother had. This is definitely too much information. And it really has nothing to do with me. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you, but it's not for lack of desire as well, you know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? What do you know about Enoch? Thing tells me the secret tryst doesn't wind up working out. So the ghost mad because Edwardine and Charlie's romance didn't work out. What happened to our parents? How cute, secret romance. But when I want to be like my parents, what do you know about my parents? Yeah, what do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? Our great-great-grandfather. He was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. I don't know much besides that, so don't bother asking. Why wouldn't I want to be like my parents? I think you know why. The powers that work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here, then you can both go free. No more misfortune. Not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. Kaneeka mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. This lady has just got some kind of ulterior motives. Thoughts? What's that about misfortune and stepping foot outside the holler? Is the town cursed? Oh, an item for a quest when we get out of here. Breaking bonds requiring a map sounds like a quest. Yes, town cursed? Tabitha falls oddly quiet. That's where you'll find them. You need her there, and be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. And she's gone. Tabitha sighs. Okay, let's find the way out, unless you have any ideas. I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end, or until we die, whichever. Or the two of you can leave a smell hits you, sweating, suffocated flesh with a tinge of saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay. Oh! It's our friend! There you are! I would have found you sooner, but the resident clearly doesn't want me here. Jesus! It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. That face, though. Ooh! Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? Okay, let's talk. He doesn't seem, hostile, so let's talk. Nope! How'd you get in here? Oh wait, it's Tabitha's ex. Quick, Tabitha, let's team against him. Hey Wayne, you want to figure this out with us? Yeah, nope! You don't have to be afraid, not of me, and not of the creature that's trapped you in this vision. It grabs your arm, her grip tight and nervous. Yes, you do. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Mossy. I don't think that girl is any good for you, Stella. Was that her name? Seems she's skilled at finding trouble. Maybe I should pay her a visit soon if she makes it out of here alive. Okay, so he is bad. He's very bad. He's very, 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 very bad. Tabitha bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. Stella. So Wayne is connected to the ditchlings. I don't know what is he gonna do. Hey, are you okay? That could have been easy for you to see. Tabitha, who the hell is he? Are y'all having a lover's spat? Tell me now, did you kill Sam Wayne? Who the hell is he? If you see it again, ignore it, or better yet, run away. Come on, we need to keep moving. If that thing got in, there must be a way out. What the fuck? Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Jesus Christ. The two of you step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. God damn it. A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. Oh, God, Jesus. Why? As Zane is swept away, the room pulls itself to you and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. Oscar lies in its center, looking pitifully small. I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away. Sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. To Oscar's Charles Sr. This is the dad, played by a dad. Oscar, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'll forgive you soon. I'll be over soon. I hate that sound. God. I don't like it. Hell, just let the spirit talk. Damn it, Junior, how many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damn snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what bullshit. Stricken nervous, something on your mind. People really need to learn how to let things go. Here we go with the whole Enoch thing again. Something on your mind? It was Charles Shaw's fault. That's just a fact. Is that a fact, or is that just what you've been told? You know what they say about history, it's written by the victors. Both of these. Oh, I'm getting lightheaded. It's in the history books, it's a fact. No, no. You're right, I've been using that excuse for too many years, and at a certain point, a man has to accept when he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared, not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there, tell people the truth, try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. You know, I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. I'm guessing this request didn't really pan out. Do you think that's why he was getting close with Edward Dean? So wait, this is after the scene with Rosalina and before the scene with Stella. Yeah, you are a murderer. It seems like to me like you killed yourself. Alright, Dad, I won't let you down. I'm so confused. Yeah. Don't even bother listening then. I don't care what this ghost is trying to tell us. All these people are dead and buried and their actions have gone with them. Damn it, boy, I may not have till the morning. Promise you'll go back. At the very least show that Enoch bastard what for. I promise. You watch as Oscar's body seizes and falls through the sheets, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him. This ghost is so full of it. Jesus, Tabitha, your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. Yeah, we don't have any other choice. You find yourself pressed uncomfortably against a trellis. A small castle sits far off to one side of the wall, and the bars of a prison loom over both of you and all of you. Climbing up the trellis again? How very Romeo and Juliet of you. No need... Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Whew, I need to take a breath. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting lightheaded. No need to run off. I won't tell the old man, though you've gotten sloppy. You should try to be more careful if you don't want him putting you in an early grave. Are the bars metaphorical, or are they real? Get you out somehow, Avery, I promise. I see the old man try. Thanks for the pointers, strange and new friend. Are the bars metaphorical or real? You keep asking me things I know, like I know any better than you do. We've both been seeing the same rooms. You wouldn't be so nervous if you didn't. Don't you know better than me? You're the one who grew up here. I just thought you might recognize stuff. Yeah, you wouldn't be so nervous if you didn't. I'm nervous because we're trapped in a ghost realm and forced to watch a bunch of skits where real human beings are used as puppets. Get off my back. That's fair. For all we know, none of this even happened. And even if any of this did happen, who's to say this is even close to an accurate interpretation? We're watching the memories of a dead man. No, not one of her brothers. I'm a prisoner, another victim of the Scarlet's lies, like you, Charles Shaw. Be straight with me, Tabitha, what do you know? Does her family have a history of locking folks up in some sort of rich people's dungeon? Is this what's in the Forbidden Wing? Yeah. I'm too late. I too hate the Scarlets, except for lovely Edwardine. Please do tell me of their secrets and lies. Charles was my father's name. I'm Charlie. Yeah, be straight with me, Tabitha. What do you know? Okay, fine. Maybe it's possible the old Scarlets let Charles Shaw take the rap when they could have stepped up and taken more responsibility. Why do you think I'd know the details? That's the sort of secret people tend to take to their graves. And we're an important family around here. I'm sure a lot of people feel like they've been victims of us because we're easy to blame. A mere generation makes no difference. His blood runs in your veins, does it not? And now it runs in hers. Yes, it seems your little tryst bore fruit, and oh, will you ever be in trouble when the old man finds out? The eyes goes wide. You do know who this is. Quit dodging the question. Wait, I'm going to be dad. You know who this is. Quit dodging the question. Let's talk. I think it might be important. You know, you don't have to keep dangling there. Come inside. You'll be able to hear me through the door just fine. What the fuck? Oh god, I hate this. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. The world around you swirls and you and Tabitha find yourselves pulled to the other side of the wall. A door bound by countless locks and chains pulsates before you. I'm not going to let up until you spill the beans. This is definitely supposed to be the estate, but I can't tell how much of this is real and how much is a metaphor. Let's just leave this place. I don't want to be here. Get what's going on. Do you want me to let you out? I'm not messing with those locks. This is definitely the estate. Stop talking. We might miss something. It's not what I invited you in for. I couldn't escape even with your help. I merely wanted to offer a warning. Leave town now. You heard I better leave town. I wish I could. Why should I leave? This guy has nobody to blame but himself. You hear that, ghost? You were given every warning. You could have just left. You can take her with you. You can't take her with you. It's not possible. You can always stay and die, but if I were you, I would use my healthy legs and run as far away from Scarlet Hollow as possible. I hear the beaches are nice. Why don't you take a permanent vacation there? Serious figure has the right idea. I'm guessing he doesn't do that. I'd kill to go to a beach right now. Can I trust you? I wish I could. Yeah, I wish I could. Oh, you've been talking to the witch then. How very interesting. Charlie, get away from the door. Don't mess with it. Stella. Oof. I'm not. Oof. Oh my fucking god, I didn't know Stella standing there. I hate this. I'll also figure out how to free you soon, Stella. Can't be much. Our witch is real. Eddie, what the hell is going on here? Eddie, I'm so happy to see you. I'll listen to her. What the hell is going on here? How does it know that? Yeah. This is too much. I just want to go home. Same, bitch. You feel sick? I feel sick. Why were you riveted by that conversation? Can we talk now? What do you know about this place? Why were you riveted by that conversation? Charlie isn't related to us, if that's what you're asking. I know that much, I think. But I guess there were some family secrets I was never let in on. I was just surprised. Come on, the quicker we get through this, the quicker we'll be out of this ghost place, hopefully. Jesus. You and Tabitha walk after Stella and into the darkness. I hate this. 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 You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. Stella stares through you, and as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo through the ends of the table. I don't know why, but this feels so much worse than the last room. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. Whew. Oh god, I'm so tired. Godspeed, you're the end, right? That music is the same song that started playing when Stella showed up. I guess we're supposed to be kids now? Not more puppets. An extra creepy. Is she doing a baby voice? It's a gift, take it. Yeah, we got a good point. Yeah, we gotta be near the end now, right? I think you're right. What a creepy scene to end things on. Can't believe that ghost is making Stella humiliate herself like this by doing a baby voice. It's embarrassing. I'll try to keep it away from my brother so they don't smash it. Though I wish I could make it move like you can. And you can even do the voices. You know, you could probably make real money if you put on a show for people. Oh, so that's why everyone's been moving so weirdly while they've been possessed, right? He's got a thing with puppets. Dang, even possessed Stella is out here trying to monetize hobbies. We're nearing the end of things. Do we have a plan yet? I'm not in it for the money. These wooden dolls are a mere stepping stone for the real deal people. That's the plan, and maybe you can come with me, and we can both avoid the horrible things that are going to happen in this town. Yeah, he's got a thing for puppets. Sure does. A traveling show? And you'd want me there too? Oh, could we go to towns along the beach? Sorry. For the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world. Go in time all those years ago to tell them what we know. Again with the beach. Remain silent. Quietly let the scene finish playing out. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. You can see the tiny shimmer of tears on top of those eyes. She blinks and they're gone. There, are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you or Tabitha can get in another word. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh god, I hate this. Single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. Trapdoor. Are we back in Rosalina's room? I think it's over. You should open it. I'm opening it. Open the trapdoor. Are we back in Rosalina's room? You must be. Which one of us is going to open it? Fuck it. Open the trapdoor. Wordlessly step towards the trapdoor. Crease open all on its own. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumble through the hatch. What the fuck? Oh great, another door. Took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. It means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. We can be happy to get... Eddie? Yo, what the fuck? Oh god, I'm actually going to be sick this time. Because I'm violently keys into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. See, it's here and down. She got the end. She was conflicted. So Edward Dean was a murderer. What is it that Enoch did? We can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? We in hell? Maybe we're in purgatory. Okay, everyone is missing. Turning my heater on. Everyone is missing and we're suspended in infinite void. Do we start walking or what? How do you know we're not related to Charlie? I mean both of these, but Key and I. She was conflicted. I didn't, but that's a good point. This whole thing isn't very fair, you know? We only saw one side of the story. Isn't only one side of the story what the Scarlets have been giving since 1918? The story's coming from Scarlet. I don't trust Charlie's take on things. This has more to do with Enoch than Edward Dean. Yeah, honestly, yeah. He was mentioned in passing quite a few times. Yeah, maybe. Oh, what now? Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? Tagged us. Tell us the one you want. I hadn't even stepped foot in this town before a couple days ago. I'm not responsible for anything. Yes, no. I'm sorry you died. You gotta let this go, man. Get over it. Yes. What? Don't answer it. You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Are you kidding me? I hate it here. I hate it so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I want to die, please. I have been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years. What the fuck? To pay for the years that were taken from me? What are you saying? My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours. It's only fair. No. No, it's absolutely not fair. You gotta be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Bullshit. Both of these. I don't understand. You will live a shorter life and I will finally be finished. Or satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. What happens if we refuse? Then I will stay until I get what I'm owed. Just let it continue. Whew. The sentence has been handed down. Make your choice. I hope I didn't come too late. Sybil? Mom? Oh my god, everyone's... Ah! Well, you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. Jesus fucking Christ, this is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others, they're safe. I got your call, Tabitha. Oh, thank God. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Tabitha would call Sybil. But it was definitely not easy getting down here. Get us out of this pit, Sybil. Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it. Why is that my problem? It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy. I agree with Sybil. You should be the one to handle this. I'm not leaving. With Tabitha. Before I put this thing to rest. Neither of us owe that ghost damn thing. No, I agree with Sybil. You should handle this. Absolutely not. Neither of you are going to make me do this. I know you can get out of... I know you can get us out of here, Sybil. Sybil eyes you carefully across the room. Deal with this and I will. Okay, fine. That was asking too much of you. Just leave. Yeah, I'll deal with this. You take a step towards the spotlight. As you move forward, you feel Tabitha's hand on your shoulder. Elsie, what are you doing? Where are Oscar and Rosalina going to live if I don't do this? What if someone wanders into the annex and gets caught and gets stuck in this labyrinth? So what family's for? I want you to be safe. We can't just leave this unresolved. Whatever happens next, I want you to remember it for the rest of your life. You're saying you'd never have to get to do yourself. Our family ruined Charles' life. We have a responsibility to make things right. Can't just leave the ghost here. I mean, all of these. I just want Charlie to be at peace. Okay. Yeah, we can't just leave this unresolved. Sybil's right here. Please don't do this. You wordlessly step into the spotlight. Oh boy. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Oh god. Oh god. Did I just die? Did I just get myself killed? I'm so scared. Ooh, trippy. Ooh, I hate it. Ah, Jesus. What the fuck? That's Charlie, I'm assuming. For the first time, it feels like hours. The earth around you feels solid, real, but also soft. You feel it pressing in on all sides, cold and growing tighter by the second as the soil settles. Claw your way out. Your arms tear at the earth until you break through into the air. Look behind you, collapse onto the floor. What's behind us? Oh my god. As you gasp for breath, you take a look into the pit behind you. Charlie's mummified remains stare up at you, sad and broken at the bottom of the pit. You're only able to maintain your gaze for a moment before exhaustion overwhelms you. With the last of your strength, you hoist yourself from the pit and collapse on the floor. You feel like death. No, Mossy, what happened to you? You look awful. It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. You struggle and think of words to say, but you're still delirious from what happened, and you struggle to form coherent thoughts. Come along, Mossy, let's get you home. Jesus H. Christ. You quietly walk towards the stairs. Sybil lends you her arm and guides you out of the library, Tabitha trailing close behind. Jesus Christ. And there's blood around the fucking screen now? You're outside. It's real this time. The cool breeze chills you deeper than it should, and you realize just how drained you feel. Your legs are heavier, harder to lift as you make your way down the steps of the library, your lungs wheezing as if you've run a marathon. You can almost feel how pale your face has become, your lips dry and thin, your hands almost trembling with the effort of raising them to your face as you trace the new lines and furrows that have formed there. I'm gonna go wait by the car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. Your cousin walks off before you get the chance to respond. I'm gonna peace out too. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. See you, Rosalina. See you, Alexis. Zane walks off down the road. I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you earlier in the night. I had no idea what y'all were planning to do. How were we supposed to know it would be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now is not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. Thought you learned that lesson today. But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so... Kaneeka stops mid-sentence as she realizes what's happened to you. Oh my god, Mossy. You poor thing. My bones weren't meant to bend like that. I'm gonna be hurting for a few days at least. Mossy, did you... That's over. I'm so happy I could help. All that matters is that Rosalina can go back to sleeping in her own home. It better be over because I feel like I just aged at least a decade. Have you seen what happened to my face? I just gave up years of my life for you to live there. Hope it's worth it. Just taking responsibility for something that should have been dealt with decades ago. Better be over. I feel like I just aged a decade. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I can possibly make this up to you. So it's true then, that ghost really took away years of your life. I'm afraid so. Everything in this world has a price, and those years were unfortunately what it took to put that spirit to rest. Can't believe Tabitha let you do that. It's outrageous. If anyone should have paid a price to put that ghost to rest, it should have been her. You don't even live here. You're barely even a Scarlet. It's just so unfair. What's done. I'm just happy I could help. This was my choice. Don't bring Tabitha into it. Tabitha doesn't know anyone anything. What's wrong with you? Just because I happen to make a choice doesn't mean that someone else should have been obliged to make it instead. It's kind of the whole point of having free will. I wouldn't wish what happened to me on my worst enemy. I'm not going to wish it on my family. Yeah, I know it's unbelievable. Kind of thought she wouldn't have let me go through with it. The fool I am. I mean, a little bit, but that doesn't make it any less unfair. I agree, it is unfair. But I did my best to sway her. What's done is done. There's no use dwelling on things. Kaneeka takes a deep breath and sighs. You know, Mossy, the salt and pepper look is good on you. Maybe this isn't bad. Maybe this isn't all bad. There we go. Kaneeka. Sorry, just trying to be positive. Stella's way better at that. Is she okay? Yeah. Is she okay? I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost and she's just standing off by herself. It'd be a normal reaction from anyone else who had just seen a ghost, but this is Stella we're talking about. Yeah, let's go talk to Stella. I'm going to go check in with her. Walk over to Stella. Oh, hey, Mossy. You okay? I'm here if you need me. There was another one of those carvings in there. So I guess ghosts actually are real, huh? Your channel is gonna go wild for that stuff. I'm sorry, I shouldn't get you involved. You seem shell-shocked. Yeah, are you okay? Sorry, I can't talk right now. See you later. She hurries off down the road. Well. What if she's still possessed? I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? She didn't seem okay. I'm starting to think Stella might be a bit of a flake. I guess she hit her limit. She'll be fine. I don't want to give up years of my life. You don't see me acting out. Yeah, she didn't seem okay. I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens, and I doubt that'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it just make her clam up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. Stella, and you don't need to be rushing anywhere. Same goes for you, Kaneeka. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. There was another carving in there. They keep giving me visions. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Were you all conscious that whole time? What was it like being puppeted? Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? Yeah, there was a carving in there. Keep giving me visions. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them are on back-to-back nights. And if you and Stella are right and there's another one in the clinic... I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town and they've been giving you visions? This is news to me too. I thought I told Avery everything. I guess I didn't tell him about finding the carving. I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There will be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Mossy, if you have the time, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea after you've had the chance to get some rest. I can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. How could I have been so careless? After everything she went through in the last day, how could I have let this happen? Couldn't have known what was going to happen, Oscar. None of us could have known. Don't blame yourself. Where's my water? You actually tried pretty hard to warn us about things, Oscar. None of us took you seriously enough. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Yeah, you couldn't have known what was going to happen, dude. No, none of us could have known. I'd seen it before. I should have known it could get worse. I shouldn't have let Rosalina come with us. Dad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. If you tried, we were just going to sneak in after you. Yeah, Rosalina was going to make us go in there no matter what. You didn't put a ghost in our house. This is not on you. I know you've both had a difficult time of this, but the storm has passed. Things will start getting better from here. Yeah, I ran into Wayne and he vaguely threatened Stella. Wait, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? He also crushed a ditch sling with his bare hands. It was pretty scary. I don't think he's harmless after that. Of course we should be. Yeah. He also crushed the ditchling with his bare hands. That's just another reason we should keep our distance. Stella's smart. Hopefully she'll be okay. There was someone else in there? But that's my house. Rosalina and I live there. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Mossy for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. Were you all conscious that whole time? Yeah, were you all conscious that whole time? Everyone glances at each other, and though none of them gave any of their years away, you can see how exhausted they are, how unsettled. Yeah. It was awful. Kind of fun, too, but mostly awful. I'm pretty sure we remember everything, at least up until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. What was it like being puppeted? Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? No idea. The words just came out. There was no context, nothing. But there was a feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was so angry. I was mostly scared. I didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. I was just cold. I should head back and talk with Abatha. And I should probably head back inside. It's starting to get chilly out, and there's still work to do to get Rosalina set up for the night. Don't be a stranger and let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will. Thank you, all of you, again. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kaneeka dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Mossy? If I manage to get out of bed, then yeah. You and me both. Kaneeka warily treks back to the general store. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight and about what's happened to you, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone should use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Mossy. Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. You can't help but overhear snippets of their conversation as they leave. My whole body hurts. Mom, what was that? And I want a better answer than a ghost. It was a spirit, dear. I've never been a fan of the word ghost. You'll be alright. Let me get you some of that specialty. It's been working well, don't you think? I think ibuprofen would be better, but I gotta admit, the tea has been nice. Put the kettle on as soon as we get home. Guess it's just the two of us now. You're not freaked out, Avery? So you have no idea who you were? I could roughly place most of the others. What do you remember? Do you regret coming along tonight? Yeah, you have no idea who you were? None whatsoever, but I remember everything I said, and I remember that cold feeling. A prisoner of the Scarlets. I wonder what your family was up to back then. I guess we can add it to the overgrowing pile of mysteries. What do you remember? As far as I know, all of it. I might start forgetting soon, but for now it's all fresh. The twisting wasn't the most pleasant, but even though I feel like I got tossed in a blender, it honestly made me feel so alive. You're kind of a freak, dude. I respect that. So you don't regret coming along tonight? I can't believe you're the one being apologetic right now. These bruises are temporary, you know? Look, that was a horrible experience that will stick with me for the rest of my days. But it was also kind of amazing for that. I don't know if that makes sense, but how many other people can say they were possessed by a ghost? Guess you finally got some shared trauma with everyone now. Avery chuckles, then grabs at their ribs, wincing. Yeah, I guess I do, huh? I know tonight was horrific, but it was also thrilling. And knowing we all went through it together, it makes it easier. There are people to commiserate with tomorrow morning when the soreness really starts to set in. Which reminds me, I'd better get back home. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. I might have to call in sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep is enough to heal up. And I hope you feel better soon. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. No problemo. Avery heads off, leaving the square in front of the library empty. Time to wrap things up here. Go back to the estate. As soon as you get into the car, the exhaustion of the night's events overwhelms you. The ache in your bones becomes a dull throb as your body sinks into the seat and your eyelids pull shut as if weighted by lead sheets. We're back. Do you need me to carry you inside? Did I dream that I gave up years of my life to get rid of a ghost, or did that actually happen? Dang, I was asleep for the whole ride. I feel awful. That would be really nice. Actually, it hurts to be alive. I'm fine. I can get up. Yeah, did I dream? Did I dream that I gave up years of my life to get rid of a ghost, or did that actually happen? I think you can answer that question by taking a look in the mirror. You do as Tabitha suggests and look into the passenger seat mirror. Your face looks so much older than the last time you saw it. The cracks and furrows of age line your skin, and streaks of your hair have turned stark white. Yeah, that's definitely fucking possession, alright. Oh my god, my face. This was a mistake. I hope this was worth it. Remain silent. So I have these rigid changes stuns you into silence. Come on, let's get you to bed. You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better here, but your legs are numb with exhaustion. Well, we're back. I have to imagine you want to go to bed. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. Do you think Stella's okay? She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. How did you know to call Sybil? This is awful life. I'm traumatized. Yeah, I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. Do you really have the energy to keep talking? You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? Think he's actually going to her Stella? Did you kill him? Why is he following me? Why is he all gross? Yeah. You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? I just know him. Please trust me when I say he's bad news. So Wayne's a he now? Back in the ghost realm, he wasn't it. Does it really matter? I was scared in there, and right now I'm exhausted. I'm so exhausted I can barely think straight. Who cares if Wayne is a he or an it anyways? Either way, he's bad news, and you'd best steer clear. Talking isn't doing much good for your condition. If you keep going, you might just collapse on the floor. You can barely stand right now. We're getting you to bed. You're too tired to possibly object. Don't keep poking around like looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all. And then the bus comes. I like to stay in touch after all this is done. You can't tell me what to do. I'll do my best. And then we never see each other again. You know, I don't have to leave the holler. You can't tell me what to do. Believe me, I put that together. But look at yourself. You almost died tonight. And unlike the past 2 nights, this time you've got the scars to show for it. Make them count for something. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night's events will linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship of your now broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. Oh my god. I'm tired and freaked out. And I have work in the morning, god damn it. I am going to put on some Dimension 20 and go the fuck to bed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so much has just happened. This is way more complicated than I initially thought it would be. I still think the preacher has something to do with all of this. And the doctor obviously has something to do with all of this. But honestly, I kind of don't know at this point. I thought I had it, but I don't know, man. But I'll see you all next time. Stay safe out there. Laters. Jesus.